All right, and we are live. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Smudcast number 898. We ranked the first episodes of every year's most popular anime from 1961 to 2025. Okay, I mean, I've never heard of these guys from TheAnimeMen, which came out just a few days ago, has less than 80,000 views. And believe it or not, these guys have 4.57 million subs. So
how is it that there are these big channels and we have never heard about them? There must be like one video that we covered from them.
I don't remember at all. I don't remember these guys.
Yeah, somebody would have suggested these guys.
I think so.
So forgettable.
The funny thing is though, they have like an 80% downvote ratio, and apparently there have been memes made of this video from a few days ago already. How bad it is. So
that's quick.
I thought it was going to be a relaxing video. I'm like, wait a second.
No. When you have to rank all the anime that Japan has ranked until now, I think that's their point of reference in the video.
It's a bit weird.
I could be wrong.
It's a weird take to say, hey guys, let's watch the most popular anime every year for 50, 60 years, and then watch the first episode of that, and then give your take on that. That's going to be kind of a weird exercise. I'm not sure if I'd ever want to take the best American Western superhero comic from the past 30 years and read the first one and tell us what you think. I don't really want to do that. That's kind of strange. It's going to be all these Batman and Superman stuff. I'm like, I don't care anymore.
If you can give a qualitative assessment and critique and review of it, sounds like an okay thing to do for having done it for the clicks, okay, but we'll see whether they can deliver. It's
kind of silly. I don't think so. But anyway, we got 26 minutes and a half to go through. We'll try and speed this up if it gets a bit hokey, because I think it's going to be pretty... Oh, this was good, and I like the X, and this is bad. And I like, it's like, okay, whatever. So anyway, let's go. 26 and a half minutes.
Today we're going ranking the most popular anime from each year to decide once and for all the best anime of the century.
Oh my god, please shut up.
Wait. So they're not just talking about the anime that year and saying this is good or bad. They're ranking them all?
Yes.
How the hell do you do that? That's not even possible. You have to go across genres and styles and frames and quality and technique, and
they're only gonna watch like a couple of episodes, like one or two at most, and they're just gonna rank it like that.
That's so silly.
Are they all living together?
Like, imagine like ranking like Cowboy Bebop on the first two episodes. I mean, it's still good, but you're not even gonna get to episode 5, which is like the magnum opus.
Yeah, same with Death Note, same with Monster. Like, it just doesn't. There's nothing. Yeah. There's nothing there. It's like, okay, well, there's the characters.
There's this weird kid who hit his head. There's also a bullet lodged in his head. I wonder what happened.
And someone dies. You're like, what was that about?
F tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you specifically did, hey, let's look at how all these animes do their openings, setting their world, setting the introduction of their characters, because that's what you do in your first episode. That might be interesting, but that's probably not what they're doing.
All right, let's go.
Me and Jeremy.
Hey, yo, it's Team Ethan Gianni, bro.
What's up,
We always go crazy.
Oh dear, this is not an objective look at shows. This is a bunch of dudes on a couch trying to go not drunk. Like, this is all this is.
Do you think they're old enough to get drunk?
Oh yeah. In America,
I mean, they would anyway, but are they?
They'll do it anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's a little too crazy.
Yeah, okay.
We're starting with this.
It's on YouTube and it's 35 seconds long.
Ooh! That fight scene was crack.
It was 30 seconds. It was about some sushi chef with like octopus arms. That anime is F tier.
This first one.
What? What was?
That's it?
That looked like an Hanna-Barbera advertisement for cigarettes.
Okay. Otogi.
I guess this is like how many years there's between like 61 and the 24? There's like 64 more of these.
Oh dear.
Bloody hell.
Otogi manga calendar. Is that a thing? Okay. Anyway.
Is Otogi manga calendar.
There's honestly not too much going on here that grabs my attention besides some little tune playing in the background. And
They have lots of money for really stupid furniture.
You can't compare a standard from nowadays from, I don't know, whatever you're coming from, and what was going on in 1964 or whatever for standards of animation in Japan.
They were beginning to figure out how to make pictures move.
I don't think this is gonna. Oh, it's not catching my attention. It's freaking 1960. They barely knew how to draw and capture images and make it colorful, and oh my goodness, like I don't think they developed Fuji film yet. Like it was all Kodak at the time.
They were barely out of the medieval age.
All right. Anyway,
seriously.
Now, anime or Japanese animation has been around since like 1910 or something like that, but that's like, just trying to draw and trying to animate. So this is like the 60s. You have some film equipment, you have some light tables, you could do stuff, but it's very primitive, and obviously this is what we got. Little different standards.
still some character looking at a painting. It's not looking good going directly into the F tier category.
Why?
Hey, what? Wait. That was already a pretty creative shot with the painting as a collage on the frame and then animating over it with the character. That's a great idea.
Yeah, how is that bad in the 60s?
Yeah, and like I don't get like any examples of what they basing their criticism on, like other than like 2 frames.
I don't
it's just
like
an emotional reaction.
Therefore,
I like it or I don't like it.
Yeah, it's purely subjective. Here we go.
Be watching. Our very first one is called Tetsuwan Atom. So,
Astro Boy.
Yay!
Yo.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, my bad.
Are they watching all of these on YouTube? Like,
and not in full screen?
Can they at least...
not in full screen. Like they have the fucking TV on in the living room. Like this is so lazy.
That was Astro Boy.
Oh,
that was Astro
come
Boy,
on,
my
bro.
bad.
Oh,
Okay.
you pressed the wrong one.
Why is it Astro?
Why is
Is he kidding me?
I don't know what's going on.
They are trying to like make a joke that Tetsuwan Atom is just Astro Boy.
Oh, so that they... Don't they know, or do they pretend to not know?
They are probably pretending. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because then I have to call into question that Led Zeppelin poster as well.
Like, I'm trying to take it seriously, but look at this Looney Tunes ass font. He's abandoning his son, and then it's literally just like, it's like, come on. So, Astro Boy from 1963.
I give it
It's a
an
comedy.
absolute bottom of the barrel F tier.
What? Astro Boy? This is the thing that inspired like so many other authors and artists to get into manga and anime.
That started the boom.
Went on for years and years. It was charming and adorable, and it was well, I wouldn't say it was competing with Looney Tunes for whatever Japan got at the time, but we had no idea it existed till the 80s.
Yeah, I am not sure if like the guy who created like Astro Boy was also working on the animation or not, but I do remember that he was involved in some way capacity.
Osamu
But at the
Tezuka.
same time, like he was like the Japanese Disney pretty much. Like Disney for him was like, okay, we need to take animation more seriously. Like, this was the first product
Yeah.
that was like really blowing out of the water.
Was he the grandfather of anime? Osamu Tezuka? I can't recall.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would say
There's
so.
they even tribute AMVs to him.
Yeah.
The most well-known of those is simply called The History of Anime, which went to all the anime that came out to the point where that AMV was made, which is over 20 years ago. So somebody could make a second one.
There's also the guy who made like all the I don't know like what the category is, like the Power Ranger is like trying to emulate in the US, but like pretty much like the original like what's it called? But he pretty much made Cyborg 009. Like he was also a student of this guy.
Yeah.
And like it's amazing like how many anime is just pretty much just an inspiration from like these old titles, because like they are so rich in content.
And we're talking from the 40s up to the 70s. This guy was pumping out manga and anime just like a machine.
Yeah.
Like
wasn't the whole mecha boom also due to Astro Boy?
I would say it popularized it, and then later in the 70s and early 80s, that's when it sort of did its own thing, because we got color and technology was better, and you had access to the American market, and so it definitely grew up in the 70s and then boomed in the 80s. Laser discs, all that crap.
Yeah.
Vest here.
Big X.
Man, big dookie, bro.
Big Stinky, bro.
Like, bro, you're telling me
Wow, what a criticism.
watch this? I'm actually upset that I watched it.
But it was just beyond bad. Like, this anime shouldn't have been made, bro.
Alright, this
What?
I want to hang you upside down and let's watch, I don't know, The Room or something and see how you enjoy that. This is silly. This is a classic. Classics aren't going to be up to today's standards. I don't even know what your standards are, but you're acting like children.
Well, they are children. Look at this. This is, you paused on a wonderful frame to analyze, because this guy, while with those glasses looking like he's hitting 30, is actually incapable of shaving himself.
Oh.
Look at the scars beneath his double chin.
Well,
Either he tried to bubble himself, or he continuously cuts himself shaving his double chin. Those are scars.
all right. Let's not judge a man's facial problems.
I will.
Okay, just in your own little mind. Okay,
Yes.
to keep it together.
is from Jungle Taiti Kimba the White Lion.
It starts
Oh my-
with the looks
Okay,
boy.
this is one of the best.
Don't you dare.
They gotta put it to death. I bet it already.
All right.
I watched this as a kid. It was lovely.
and immediately falls into a trap trying to save his wife and future kid, and then dies. Now after this, the lion's wife gives birth by the help of some rat doctors on a cruise ship, and gives birth to a white lion that suspiciously looks like a rat. And Ethan and I have a little theory.
What?
His dad died, the rats birthed him. Ethan and I have a theory that the mom actually had an affair with the rat. Yeah, well, we're going...
Why are we watching this? This is for this is a bunch of babies watching stupid crap in their mind that
At
they
least
can't
they went
comprehend.
up to D.
They made
This
it.
is also Tezuka's work,
They-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, they made a joke about two classics they don't understand, and they're making fun of.
Especially this one. It's beloved in Italy, by the way. It's one of the most beloved animation in Italy. They even have Kimba is, I think, almost a state mascot, at least by the people. It's basically compared to Son Goku in South America.
Oh wow. Well, if they're just gonna shit on old anime, we're gonna stop this pretty soon because this is pathetic.
Painful.
Alright guys, we're on to year 1966.
Why are you watching on your? You have a giant screen. Just go. What is he doing?
He with the laptop. He is controlling the giant screen.
I hope so. He seems to be looking at it.
I hope so as well.
What a weirdo! I have this tiny screen next to me, or this massive one right next to me. I don't know.
Osomatsu-kun. When is it gonna get in color? I'm being serious.
We sat down and actually paid attention while watching this.
Oh my gosh. I think Jeremy died.
What kind of traitor
Now,
is
I know
this?
for some reason a guy was dressed up as a dog.
He looks like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Like he has like the exact same head shape. I can't believe I actually say this.
This is called TheAnimeMen. These guys like anime, and they've made over 4 million subs talking about anime, and they're shitting on classics.
But you're in the wrong market. Like you see, you have to make some changes to get this kind of audience.
What is
to your
happening?
channel.
Yeah, just make superficial insults on emotional basis on, oh, it looks old, it's not as amazingly frame by frame animated as today, so it's bad. Because I think this is what it will come down to.
Okay.
Why is the dog talking?
Why is the dog? Are you? Have you ever?
That's not serious.
Have you?
A Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Pretty much.
Have you seen a Disney film ever where the animals talk to? Oh my God,
These aren't just fake. These aren't just fake anime fans. These are fake humans.
I don't know what this is. This is no longer to be taken. This is a joke. This is like. I'm going to be criticizing wine. Oh, this is like sour. Who makes drinks that are sour? Like, you don't know what wine is or what the primary flavor of wine is supposed to be like?
Sour makes funny.
Why is the dog is talking? What, the dog is a dude? What the hell?
Also, Matsu-kun, Jeremy, what are we giving it?
Below Astro Boy, bottom of the bottom.
Bottom of the bottom.
Why? It made you laugh. That's the point of it. It made you laugh. Look at the shapes of these characters. The caricatures.
They are using like the remakes.
Oh, really?
Art for this one, yeah, because there was like not a remaster, but like a whole like new series from Osumatsu-kun, because it's like another popular franchise in Japan. So it's kind of crazy that they're going through like all these cultural icons, and they are like, why do people even like these things?
It's kind of interesting because even adults will watch stuff nowadays that because they just want to be entertained. They don't really care what it's about, and they'll watch a science fiction like a mecha one. They'll watch what's that, Attack on Titan, like a bunch of popular stuff just to see what it's about, and they end up loving it because it's so different than what they would normally watch anywhere, because that's what anime does. It gives you something you've never thought of before in a world that's so crazy and wild. And that's what this was in 1960s. Like, what the heck? This, and what else was there? Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny?
Looney Tunes. Like, I think like Looney Tunes was like running at
starting,
the same time.
Yeah, so it's not like you've never, even my mom would tell me when she was a kid, she used to watch cartoons and she loved them. They were so unique and fun. So this is their version of Hanna-Barbera growing up as a kid. And these idiots, or these children who have completely been spoiled by multimedia and gaming and what have you, can't appreciate...
And their parents.
Yeah, that's another thing. Their parents are who knows where. Cannot appreciate this. So we're listening to a bunch of infant children with no sense of style or standards.
Of the bottom of F tier.
Speed Racer? No. It's colored. Guys, it's colored.
Honestly, a big upgrade from Big X, bro. Big X, that's still traumatizing me to this day.
You mean yesterday? Probably. Probably the same day, since I only have watched, 4 things so far? But this is giving me the implication that they really only care about the visual aspect.
The S tier list, I wouldn't even give it F tier because at least it's bearable. I'll give it D.
So now it is time for me and Ethan to watch Cyborg.
Oh
so
no!
Even if you use this tier system already, you haven't even defined your top level to what to compare it to.
Well,
you need that first, otherwise, how do you know it's D or C or B?
If all you're saying
what are the criteria?
Is am I entertained? Is it, make me want to watch it? Then that could be anything. It could be a horror. That could be...
Also, Matsu-kun is super entertained, that one guy.
I don't like comparing a movie to a movie. You have to get within the genre. You have to get within the expectations. This is the problem that we're going to have soon with Bloodlines 2 when it comes out. Everyone has these expectations, but they're not going to be met because the title is Bloodlines. And everyone's expecting Vampire the Masquerade, which they're not going to get. So it's one of those things. Like, they should have just said, okay, this is the lane we're in. This is what we're doing. Forget about your expectations. These guys have no idea what to put their frame of reference into. They're just like, this sucks. I don't like it. It's like, okay. They could be eating foie gras and truffles with chantilly cream. Oh, this is too salty and creamy.
Yeah, but like when you spend like years, like how many years they have been like making videos, like 4 or 5, because like they are like COVID anime fans. So
COVID
they only
anime?
got
There's a COVID anime?
No, as in like they only got exposed to anime during COVID. Like there was like a huge anime boom during COVID because like all the people were locked down and they were watching Netflix. So whatever fucking shit Netflix was giving out on their service, they were watching that and they made it popular. Like a lot of shows like... Go ahead.
Yeah, so these 6 guys were locked up together during COVID and were tired of being gay with each other, so they started watching anime.
Hey, good on them. Good on them. Yeah.
And they stuck
I
with each other.
Guess so. Yeah.
They never left.
I mean, the rooms don't really look like they do anything interesting, like they do have any hobbies.
Okay.
It's just a screen and these weird big beds.
And cans of Coke and bottled water.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely have the big G.
009. Alright, so Ethan and I just got done watching it, and it was good. It was black and white. Heidi.
I'll do like D+, bro.
D+. Is that a tier? Are we doing a grade school system? What are we doing?
We'll put it high.
Guys, we're watching Doro, whatever the
Dororo.
hell it's called. Just off starting with some great rain animation.
These guys have Japanese T-shirts and things on their walls, and they can't even pronounce a 6-letter word that is made up of 3 different letters.
I was hoping the guy on the left was Asian.
Amazing.
Or,
I think he's probably a traitor.
Oh.
He's one of those people that were born in the US and never learned the language.
Yeah, I never got the culture.
What was his name? Jeremy?
Yeah. I don't know.
There was that Pro ZD guy who made the funny voices and skits on YouTube. And he was like getting a lot of hate on Twitter for having voiced like that kind of opinion that like only Asians should voice Asian-looking characters.
Really?
Until he wasn't employed for any other roles beside Asian roles. and now people called him out to the point that he said like, okay guys, I have left this platform. Goodbye.
Oh really?
He monkey pawed himself.
Oh.
Yeah, himself.
But look at this. Look at the background on that frame. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's very complex. Like
the shading on the
together, like something like that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They're gonna put it in F tier because it's black and white.
Yeah,
probably.
It's okay. This one wasn't bad. It had promise.
Oh,
It did have promise. Yes.
Watching it, you could definitely see where a lot of modern anime things come from. For what
it was the same animation style as Kimba the White Lion, by the way.
it was.
So much better than the
So
past
much
2
better.
anime.
I think it gets like a high C to low B.
I agree. High C.
How?
The next anime we're watching is Ashita no Joe. This is one of the best
yes.
mangas.
Ashita.
This Ashita no Joe, but like tomorrow's Joe. This is, I would say, like it's one of the top 3 animes. Like it's really good. Like I watched it like 2 years ago, and I was just hooked. Like it definitely aged a bit, but I would say it has to be S tier if they are honest, because it delivers on a story that is just crazy, because like it blows away all the tropes that you have in average action anime. That like, okay, I'm like this because I had like a rough past, and like one of the supporting characters is like, okay, so what? What are you gonna do? The guy gets in prison and he has to work all the way out of it in 20 or so episodes, because I think like the full anime is like around like 100, but it doesn't feel like that. You just watch through it. So I'm really curious what kind of opinion they have on this.
Yeah, once you see the animation style, and if you never watched or heard of it before, it'll see like I think I know that hairstyle. I think I know how that boxing looks like. It's just this, like you've seen it before, even if you've never watched the show. It just seems familiar.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of it out there.
The first episode better be freaking good. I'm not even joking. I say this is a C tier anime. The other first episodes didn't have the substance, bro. This one had like the hook. It was still boring. It was still kind of boring, but it was not bad.
Boring.
What?
The guy beats up the Yakuza in the first episode, and you're calling it boring.
The fuck?
Lupin III, come on.
At least that guy is starting to use relevant words. There's improvement.
Yeah, well, I found it boring. It's like, oh god.
I found it boring.
It wasn't
it was
interesting.
Vague somewhere, but it was boring. Okay.
It had promise. Like what? Promise for what? What are we talking about?
Next, Lupin III.
Yeah, we recognize this character.
No,
and
no.
We're giving
Oh
this
god,
anime
no.
a little bit more respect, so we're only gonna put
Thank
it at
you.
1.5 times speed.
What? You were watching it faster?
What is that to do with respect? I watched the first season of Lupin Sansei in 2008, I believe, and because I only the Lupin movies were running on MTV in the 90s here, and I thought, hey, I want to watch the whole damn Lupin thing, and I noticed, oh damn, Lupin's big. It's one of the biggest things that have ever been made. Tons of
every single anime director worked on it, pretty much.
Yeah. The series, manga, movies, on end, crossovers with Detective Conan, which is basically Lupin against Conan. Yeah, it's like a rock and a hard place. What is it now?
Another never-ending series.
Yeah, and you have tons of live actions. Tons. You wouldn't believe it. Lupin is one of the biggest franchises on the planet, I believe. But the first season is, yes, it doesn't have that many frames per second. But the writing is absolutely mind-blowing. That show already does, in the year it came out, every James Bond and Mission Impossible plot you have ever seen, every stunt you have ever seen in any of these shows and movies, that it has been done in the first season of Lupin Sansei. The one that sticks the most in my mind is the switching the car by jumping into a truck on the highway. Lupin Sansei did that. That you can't
I think
break
gets
this down.
captured and starts getting tortured by the bad guy. But before it goes any further, Lupin outsmarts the guy and saves the day until he's betrayed by his girl, but then ends up with her in the end. It's honestly very confusing, but
that's not confusing. That's a standard trope, you numbnut.
As you can see, the foundation.
But it's the running gag as well.
They wouldn't have like the next episode if all of those things would be resolved. Oh well. I wonder what kind of like arguments they're gonna have for Naruto or like the other like popular shonen. Honestly, if this is like an issue for them.
Yeah, the first episode. Oh, Naruto's so boring. Like, oh.
And
Sasuke lost. No.
And this is basically it's a great explanation of how the first episode sets up how the entire show works. You watch that and you know, do I find this engaging? Do I find this funny? Am I entertained? Okay, I'm gonna watch more of it, and you're gonna get more of that. That's great.
Foundations were laid, and it leads to what it is today, and it's going in the D category.
What?
Wow.
What? Oh my god. Lupin Sansei belongs in an animation museum. My god. And writing as well. Funny as hell. And the second season is complete again. There were lots of lost episodes for a long time. Because the second season is ridiculously long.
Released them from the vault. I think like he worked on a couple of episodes, but I can't say for sure.
The second season was Miyazaki?
I don't know. Like he was like there's like a compilation video of Miyazaki as an animator, and there's like a lot of shots from Lupin III being animated by Miyazaki.
Studio Ghibli made the movie Castle of Cagliostro?
Yeah, but I think he worked on the series.
He didn't
as
like
well.
that.
Yeah.
Really?
But he didn't like his own work.
Wow.
Well, he didn't like the writing of Cagliostro.
Oh, he thought he could do better.
I see.
That's funny. All right.
Jeremy, what do we have? What is that? What is that, Jeremy? Color! We have color!
You know, it was in color. I was hoping for something good. And then... Okay, Jeremy.
Well, if you watch it lying down, your body will also shut down. These are sloppy people. At least the censorship joke is funny.
Devilman, animation was pretty good for it being so old. Except the one problem was just how bad the characters and the overall story was.
It was bad.
It was bad. Devilman's going in D tier. Get out of here, Devilman.
You finished Doraemon, you know, the first episode was Lost in Time, 1973, and we watched 2 minutes of it.
No, just slideshows.
Doraemon's F tier. Doraemon.
Really?
Whoa. What is Doraemon the equivalent of? Sesame Street?
For
Yeah, if Sesame Street had 100 IQ at least.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It is a pretty clever story, but you have to remember, who is this for? Who are they making this for? Why was it so popular? Why did it work so well? And if these, like, I could understand them not getting it just because it was a timepiece or a time period for kids. And
Doraemon is still a huge thing in Japan to this day.
Yeah, but if you don't get the cultural value of that in the 70s, then you wouldn't understand it. There's no way. If they can't get Astro Boy, they can never get this.
My first introduction to Doraemon was the N64 game, and that hugely flopped over here in Europe because Doraemon never ran. So nobody knew this weird blue cat thing.
Oh yeah, but like in Asia, like Doraemon is just like everywhere. Like every single Asian country knows about that. Like even people who don't watch anime watch that.
Well, if you see
compared to Mickey Mouse,
yes. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, no, it's
he is like that.
You can see Doraemon caricatures like just randomly in Japan, and if you don't know it, it's like, oh, it's just some Japanese kid. You're like, no, it's Doraemon. It's been around. It's kind of like how everyone knows Mario because they grew up with it, or they just know who Mario is because of video games. It's not as big as something like Doraemon, or I'm going to say Hello Kitty in China or Hong Kong. But,
I mean, Hello Kitty at least made it somewhat to the West.
Yeah, we got it, but it's huge. It was huge, like just before we got it. So we're getting.
What place on earth doesn't know Mario?
Yeah.
Sega fans.
Anyway.
All right, Sam, what's our next anime?
Our next one is Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Like Fortnite, like the game?
Dude, this is a video about anime, not video game.
No, Fortnite.
I'm just gonna play it. All right.
Wait, wait, isn't that Saitama from One Punch Man? Wait, yo, what?
They're so funny.
This is great.
Yeah, my face exactly.
Oh, is this an ad for Fortnite?
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh no! Oh no!
But the pacing is still very much an issue. But even with all the joyfulness and the wholesomeness that Heidi has, it's still going in the C tier.
Wow. Okay.
They're working themselves up, but bloody hell. Heidi was made by Studio Ghibli. It was their first big work. And they blew their whole budget on it and almost went bankrupt because they put so much effort into it. It was a commission by Switzerland because they wanted to have nice children's TV. Because Heidi is based on Switzerland literature. I've talked about this a couple times. Yes, exactly. I talked about this a couple times, that the Western nations back then, Europe and I think Canada for one as well, commissioned Japan for make us animations for our children based on our respective literature, and so you got all these things. And Heidi is just absolutely gorgeous, and it doesn't need to be full of action and plot. It's a wholesome home show. It's what it would translate to. like a home in the sense of not your house, but your home country. It's a home country show.
Yeah, I think this is much bigger in Europe than it would be in North America, at least at the time.
Yeah, like it's kind of like saying like Niels Holgersson. It's like the American would be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Holgersson was the Denmark equivalent to that, and they all ran in all European countries. You had Die Biene Maya, Maya de Bee in Germany, Alfred Jodokus Quack in the Netherlands, the Moomins in Finland, David the Kabouter in I don't remember, and Spain commissioned a version of Treasure Island, of all things, and that's a really cool anime. Get it? It's amazing and it's dark for a kids show.
All right.
Which is honestly pretty good for an anime that old.
Jeremy, for
C tier. Wow.
Yeah.
a robot UFO grenade or whatever it's called, we got an intro. After the letdown and stinker that was Devilman, we're hoping that UFO can bring this back up. Sorry again to the 4 fans of this show. Are you serious? Wait.
Yeah, he's the race traitor.
Wake up.
UFO Robo Grand Dessert.
Boring.
Grand Dessert?
Grandizer?
Wow.
I don't know.
Probably Grandizer.
Overall, I would probably give this one D, but middle D.
Yeah, D.
Candy! 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 Hey, 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 hey!
Yeah, that shit's trash.
Chodenji Machine
Wait.
Volts.
That you call it trash, but rank it higher than what was it? The
Astro Boy.
Lupin?
Astro Boy.
Yeah.
Astro Boy. Astro Boy got an F.
Okay.
Poor kid.
Got into it fast. Aliens invaded the Earth and the world was ending in the first episode, bro. And honestly, I can't tell you what the characters' names were and anything else about the show. This anime is easily F tier. I'm sorry.
Guys, me and Jeremy have an announcement.
That was the best anime
ever so far.
This one was pretty good.
Insane animation.
Finally.
For how old it was. Insane. Great dub voice acting.
Great dub voice
Oh my
acting.
We're in 78
gosh,
already.
Dub voice acting
Yeah.
is perfect.
Yeah.
Future Boy Conan, you're going straight to A tier. Top.
I don't know this one. It looks very similar to the Ghibli style, the old one.
I'm willing to bet that this is a Ghibli anime.
Man, let's go.
This one's decent, bro. It's like around
Uh-oh.
Ashita level a little better.
It was the best anime we watched so far. I like the little lightsaber effect, the aura of him pulling out the blade, him hopping in the suit.
Oh, there you see. It's all about
The content.
visuals.
Yeah, the content. I like
visuals and sound effect.
I like the robot with the laser. Like, oh. Okay.
It's the best thing so far. C. What was the last one? Also C.
No,
Also
no.
C.
What the? Well, the only other space or technological one you could say was Astro Boy that I could think of, aside from maybe Speed Racer.
I think Speed Racer, yeah. By the way, like that Mirai Shonen thing was actually directed by Hayao Miyazaki, so it is.
Yeah.
It is a Ghibli anime. But it was made for a different studio.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it is C tier.
Guess what, Ethan?
What?
We made it to the 80s! I swear from the 70s to the 90s, everything...
Are these guys just in a room of their own design with a bed and like what? Okay.
Yes.
I thought
It's
this
just-
was
Or what I'm thinking is this is a studio.
creepy studio. Holy shit, a bed.
Yeah. Epstein's studio.
Hey,
Watch
hey,
anime.
it's all paid for by bots who watch the ads that they run.
All right.
thing was anime, bro. The Space Runaway Idiot opening was fire.
It-
And this one dude had a nice afro. And that will be the only compliment
No,
I'm giving this
it's
show.
horrible.
Pacing was absolutely horrendous. Even
Where are they getting like?
Did you just scratch yourself?
How are they getting this the most popular? Is it the most watched? Is it the biggest? Is it like the first episode was like it was debuted the most? Like, what are we rating as the most popular? What is that? Who's ranking it that as such? And what are they using?
Are they watching the series or are they watching? Because both Gundam and Ideon had a movie version as well.
There's going to be multiple Gundams throughout the years if they're taking.
Yeah, but I mean, like that, the first Gundam, definitely 1979 had a movie version as well. Like it's funny, but the guy who made Gundam and both Ideon, when he made the series version, it wasn't popular because they put it in like a time block that it just wasn't popular at the time. Like nobody was watching it at that time. But when he made a movie after, suddenly it became like a success. Like people like recognized that. So that's what it's about.
Mm.
It did like fix like some pacing things and like got rid of like some things in the plots themselves. But like other than that, like it's sometimes it's a superior version.
Okay, cool.
F tier, bro. Instant F tier.
F tier?
You just said it was amazing. You judge it by its opening, by the opening episode, and then you put it into the worst part? What?
All right, this is a classic.
Doesn't even make sense.
Urusei Yatsura is fantastic anime. Great premise. I think it would have started the trope of the self-imposed alien female looking for a husband, while the male interest is already interested in someone else. I don't know what to call that. Yeah, it's a known thing, but this is the one that started it off.
Yeah, Lum was one of the first super big female characters that were plastered everywhere.
Yeah.
This is the first.
Urusei. That's the name.
And it has the best UK English dub ever. You have to watch it. Like I think they only dubbed it like 2 episodes, but it's so good. It's so good when you hear like British slang being said. Anyway.
No, I'm scared.
Yeah, this is getting a little silly. So Urusei is when you say someone to shut up, right? It's like shut up. Anyway, if they don't know Japanese, they're the anime men. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to know it.
The Asian is just a skinwalker. He stole the Asian face somewhere.
First anime.
Wait. Urusei Yatsura.
Urusei Yatsura!
This was #1 by far.
Easily.
No debate so far. It's the first one that actually had me laughing. It's the first one that had.
It's like the first.
Okay, good rom-com.
Waifu,
Okay,
basically.
you figured it out.
This is going in S tier.
Okay, fair enough. It's a classic.
Finally.
They liked it because it made them laugh. I mean,
Ideon didn't have like a single redeeming thing.
Yeah, we're talking about drama and comedy. At least the comedy tickled part of their soul. They went, "Oh, it's funny. I like it."
Yeah. You know, if you wanted to do this format, you would have to do the tiering differently. You can only do it in relative terms. Start out relative by you watch the first thing. And then you compare the next thing to that, and then the next thing to that, and the next thing to that.
That would be tough, even with the mixing genres and anime styles and budgets and God knows what else.
Yeah, but otherwise you'd have to reshuffle everything afterwards.
Well, you would just do the basic idea of this is a rom-com. Okay, I can forget your understanding of animation and budgets and all that crap. Just say rom-com, I expect romance and comedy. Good. Robot anime. Okay, I expect robots in space and explosions. Fine. Like that's how you would go, and you would make tiers for each genre. You cannot compare Urusei Yatsura to Mobile Suit Gundam. It just doesn't. I don't know how you would do that.
It's the same thing. It's like both like piloting something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand there would always be some emotional component of I like this more than that. But the thing here is that they show that, the writing does engage them after all. And that's something they didn't really
I
care
know, but
about
that's
before
like,
at all.
That's like a universal humane thing. Like Shakespeare is relevant because even though the language is very difficult, that the scenarios like drama, a father, a son, a daughter, a husband, like that's relatable. It's like, oh, I get it. I understand the drama. It's like, great. Can you maybe do a little bit of research and don't go in there like a moron and go, oh, it's boring. Oh, it's black and white. Oh, it's like,
yeah, smart. That's exactly the joke, because Kimba the White Lion, Osamu Tezuka said himself that yes, that was inspired by Hamlet. So you have a Hamlet story, a Shakespearean story with cute jungle animals, and they hate it because they don't get it. Shakespeare is above them.
But they get comedy because it's simple and easy, and it's about romance.
Yeah, they all share the same brain cells.
I'm gonna lose my mind. My brain is rotting, guys. We've watched such trash anime for so long.
You think Macross is trash?
Makurosu.
Actually infecting my whole atmosphere, bro.
This is called Macross, bro. It got me in my sleep.
Are you? Wow. Okay.
The animation level just up.
The fight scenes in the sky with transformers, with like these missiles. They animated all the missile trails, and oh my god, you're bored?
Macross is one of the first animation porn animes.
Yes, it's so good.
But they were lacking the jumping robot with the lightsaber that goes whoosh.
And they have but they have
missiles don't do it.
They have the plane with the half leg transformation. I love that when they slow down and speed up, and then it's awesome.
Been laying on the ground. He can't get up. He's paralyzed.
I just want some Orimo. I want some High School DxD.
What?
I'm putting it at D tier. It doesn't deserve to be those.
Wow, a classic, one of the best original transforming robot plane anime action adventures. And then there's a Macross Plus and all the other iterations. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's kind of funny that they don't know the history, so they're going in blind, which I can, say that's a good way of analyzing stuff. The problem is these are morons. They have no standards. They have no. This is like me going to a foreign country I've never heard of and eating their food, and I'm like, I don't know anything about food. And
No, it's worse. It's worse. They don't even like the stuff that generally appeals to any man, any boy. Macross
How could you not
is
like
amazing.
Macross?
You look at that and think, wow.
It's so cool. If you were in the 80s and you were watching like Transformers, you'd be like, that's awesome. And then you get to Macross, you're like, holy crap. This is on another level. Like we were spoiled in the 80s with all these amazing Japanese anime, but we didn't even know it was Japanese anime.
Yeah. 80s to 2000s was, I fear, the peak of our civilization, of humanity,
Okay.
maybe. And Japan is just riding out the wave.
I will say Cars definitely were the best in the 80s and 90s. After that, it's kind of downhill.
Cars was a decent Pixar movie.
No, Cars. The car.
I know.
I'm in my car. Da, 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 da.
And Roro Zoro in the chat. Whoever recommended Evangelion to you was lying.
I mean, you should watch it for the historical sake of knowing it existed, but don't recommend it.
Yes.
It has amazing animation.
Exactly.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That's what hooked up as children.
Yeah.
Because wow, that salto jump into the face of the other giant monster, wow, that looked crazy. That had impact, and it was the impact of the animation that really got you. But yeah, it falls apart at the end.
Okay. Almost 10 minutes in, we are not enjoying this.
F tier.
F tier. F tier.
Moving on, Smart. We know.
Why?
I'm about to watch Captain Tsubasa, which is
Tsubasa.
It just looks like a generic ripoff of like Bullock or just any soccer anime.
How did this rip off?
So they don't know The Japanese word for feather. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Block if it came before it, bro. Although the pacing is pretty trash.
It's the first episode. It's the first. The pacing is trash. It's the first episode. What do you want it to be like? The world's gonna end tomorrow? Like, what do you want?
It's a football
At
anime.
2 times speed. It was still fire, and I'm not gonna lie, that rivalry, I actually want to watch the second episode.
The main character has a very common anime personality of wanting to be the best at something. Overall, pretty enjoyable, pretty big cliff.
Okay, if you're watching TV on your back, something's like, what's going on here? Who does this? Why would you do that? It's not like It's not like you're in an IMAX and you need the angle, and it's the 2-story screen. Why would you lay like that?
Your brain will naturally shut down when you watch something like
you're
this. In this position, you are in resting mode, and your body wants to go into resting mode and not process anything that gets to you.
He is literally navel gazing, going, anime.
And you know what? This
straight
is
into the C tier.
At least it's so far general top tier of theirs. But the thing is, Smut, these guys, this is the future. This is who's going to defend the West.
Yeah, right. There's no
exactly.
They are too young.
That's why we are where we are.
They are too old to join the military. There's no way they're going to ever get in.
Category.
Look at those pecs.
There we go.
North Star.
Wait, oh no.
No way. Is he gonna do the thing?
He did the thing. He did the thing, guys.
They only knew it by the meme.
Of course they all know.
Did they get the censored or one of the many censored versions or the original?
We will never know. Since they watch it only over Netflix.
Yeah, it's censored.
I suppose that's it. Oh. That's why they ranked Urusei Yatsura as S tier. Because they probably had access to the English dub, and to a lot of these other things they don't, so they don't actually know what's going on.
That could
because they're not reading the subtitles.
It could be.
They're not reading the subtitles. They're too low brain for that.
Yeah, that would take time and effort, and to understand the Japanese language even a little bit, and the inflections and the expressions and the poses. It's very. You gotta get. I don't understand Japanese, but once you watch enough anime or read enough manga, you get what they're trying to say and the way they say it. It's a very I wouldn't say guttural language. It's kind of like Italian. It's very like expressive and simple. Yeah. So once you get that vibe, you're like, oh, like Urusei. Like imagine saying "shut up" to someone. Oh, but say it in Japanese. Like, oh, how does that get conveyed? How do you enunciate that? How do you point it at someone and shove it down their throat with your voice? Like you got to get that understanding of excitement and emotion.
Yeah, it's and that's a lot of that gives the actual. The pronunciation gives you the connotation of which variant of the word in the context is meant. It's tricky. It's something that you have to learn over time. You don't just get that out of a book. But I bet these guys love Dragon Ball Z, and they will give Fist of the North Star a worse score anyway.
Well, Fist of the North Star is very interesting in what it was at the time. And it was a combination of, well, the 80s just started, we can't do action films like the West or like America, but we're going to try and do our own thing. And it's a combination of like Sylvester Stallone movies and Mad Max, and I don't know what they were thinking. It's just this crazy idea.
Yeah, well, and samurai trope.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the super move on you so that you cannot beat.
Yeah, in the future.
I love the author admitting that like he did take like a lot of ideas from Western movies, like especially the design. Like Juggy, one of Ken's like brothers, looks exactly like Humongous from Mad Max 2.
Yeah.
And he said like, well, he noticed after a while that it's not popular in the West, so he started to like to develop like unique like designs, so he wouldn't get into trouble with copyright.
Yeah, I guess
they published the manga.
It was very, even in the remakes of, or I don't know if you call them remakes, but they just redid them, and it's still the same vibe. Like everything's just looks better and sounds better and animation's better. But it's the same story. Nothing was really changed. Still a guy trying to find a girl, trying to save a girl, fighting off his brothers, and there was all these other styles of martial arts people that were like the other North Stars, but obviously the 7th was the best. That's what the fifth, or is it the 9th? I can't remember how many stars there. Anyway.
There were 7.
There were 7, yeah.
Because Shin made like 7 scars on him.
Yeah, and he was the greatest student ever, and he was born under the stars. So.
Of the North Star.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Anyway, it's this whole idea of what happens in the post-apocalyptic when we return to our animal nature. There's always some.
It's kind of funny that it's like what do you call it? Because there's the architect for Rise, and then there's the Discovery Rider or something like that. And Fist of the North Star was definitely that, because during like the middle of like the early season or the chapters of Fist of the North Star, like the guy still didn't know like who's gonna be the bad guy, as in like who's gonna be the supporting characters and such. Like almost like one of Ken's like middle brothers ended up being like a villain, but in the last minute they said like, okay, he's just a faker, like he's only faking to be his brother. Like there's the actual brother behind like some castle or some prison ship.
I remember
that was a good twist.
I remember it was later in the 80s, but they made a movie, and the first 10 minutes was just so wild. Like there's this man in the distance. He looks like he's in clothing or whatever, in a robe. He smacks a building like this.
Yeah, he smacks the building.
The building shatters.
The movie is insane.
Falls over on him. He walks through the rubble like he's pushing through the building with his head. And it just cracks around, and the robe is gone. He's like this. He's got stone all over his body, and he keeps walking and walking, and the stone keeps falling off his body. And there's some thug with a crossbow and shoots him, and he goes dink. He pulls out the crossbow bolt. And he's like, "What the fuck is this crazy scene for like 2 minutes?" You're like, "Okay." So
yeah,
it sets the tone very well.
They went all out with the movie, but like thankfully it didn't have a sequel, because like story-wise it was even
done.
more insane than the anime.
It's one of those things. Even the video game, it's once you do it the first time, you're like, I got it.
Oh yeah,
done. We're good.
Yeah.
The series, I did like the series when they did the remakes, and they were just beautiful to watch. And
yeah, the upcoming anime, or if we can even call that an anime, is not gonna be that good though.
They're making
they're making a 3D anime out of Fist of the North Star.
Oh, is that because of the popularity of the game that came out? Like...
No. It's completely unrelated to those.
Is it gonna be like the CGI
Berserk? Yes.
Oh no.
It moves and looks like that.
Because they did a 3D anime of Fist of the North Star, and that was the remake. It looked really good. The movie version was really good.
You mean the remakes from the 2000s, right? Like
I can't remember the exact date, but the quality was up there, and they were in 3D. So actually, no, they were partially in 3D. Some of them were, and some
partially, yes, partially. But like they were still drawn, like the characters were drawn, but like the backgrounds and like everything else, the effects were 3D.
Yeah,
it's like a fusion. But yeah, this upcoming one is fully 3D, no drawings.
Wow. Okay, well, 10 minutes.
Okay, that was sick. All right, guys, the year is 1984. Jeremy, what happened?
We got Fist of the North Star. Now, here's the thing, guys.
I'm gonna give it a B tier.
I agree. It's going on top of B, though.
That's a weird. I mean, it is a B movie or B style movie show.
It definitely is a B.
But they liked it because it was just over the top. I guess that's fair. I don't know how you get.
How can you have that reaction and then rank it so low?
How do you measure that? Like, it's amazing. It's B. Like, what? Okay.
And then gush over animation so much, but then rank that low as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no rhyme or reason to...
It's not even subjectivity. It's just random.
Yeah.
I like it. We'll put it wherever we feel is best.
What's that aesthetic when you think of anime 80s, bro?
Touch looked amazing, you know what I mean? We had potential for, like, you know, maybe finally something that can give us something we were wanting, and there's no subtitles.
So while everyone else used to watch these...
So find them. What are you talking about? There's no subtitles. It's been 40 years. I'm sure they could find them. I could find them.
Especially if this is like the anime that is supposedly like
the best
of 1985.
Mm-hmm.
Silly, come on.
Let me check something on this.
We'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Cool animes, Cade and Aiden are watching Touch with no subtitles, so we just don't understand anything. Touch is going D tier.
Oh, jeez.
You know what time it is?
Dragon Ball time.
Dragon Ball time.
Dragon Ball. I don't want anyone attacking me for what I'm about to say, but
oh God, it's gonna be
what the
horrible.
hell did I just watch? Goku with a tail. I've never seen that before.
What?
Goku.
What? You do know he's a Saiyajin, do you?
No, they don't know. Like these are like the typical like American Dragon Ball fans that they started with Z and they never watched Dragon Ball.
So they never. You mean they never watched Dragon Ball?
They never watched Dragon Ball.
And all you know of Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball Z, then you don't know Dragon Ball. You're not a Dragon Ball fan. You are a bloody tourist who knows nothing about anything.
Only
bloody
in
hell.
Europe we had the privilege to start with Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Look at the background. The background's amazing.
You gotta watch the anime to find out, but Nirvana cover. And Bulma trying to...
Nirvana cover?
What?
What is that?
Oh, by the way, look at the house of the first house of Goku where he lived with his uncle. It's like a little. It looks like a little shrine. It's beautiful, and that is allegorical as well, because he's a baby from the sky.
Are you serious? It's honestly anime. This is going straight into the D tier.
I don't even. What is going on? I don't. If there was legitimate reasons why they didn't like it, then it's fine. But I did not understand why it's in D tier.
Because Bulma is a creep?
I don't.
Yeah, she is. She's not a good person. She's completely selfish and tries to use the kid to her advantage.
City Hunter is awesome.
This one was booty.
Are you? What? No, it's awesome. It's action packed. It's adult.
But like City Hunter is something that only adults can appreciate. When you have like shonen brain, you will never understand like the heights.
Yeah.
Of like 80s anime.
I think once you get to City Hunter and Pat Labor Tank Police, you get the vibes like, oh, okay, this is where we're getting into cyberpunk and mech or frames and detectives and like cool guns. Yeah, like this is anime.
Actually, like if it's like the 80s, then how come like Space Adventure Cobra wasn't there? Or Space
as the best of the year? I don't know. They were competing with so many.
But at the same time, like it's such an amazing show.
I mean, I remember all the movies like Lensman and Princess Miu. Just stuff that it's obscure. I don't know if it was popular or the most popular, but it was there, so people knew of it.
Okay, so Touch ran for 101 episodes for 2 years, and the fan sub group Central Anime made the subs.
Oh, it's the same group that made the subs for what's it called? The Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Another great anime.
Oh yeah.
I would personally say that this goes top of C.
Top? Yeah, I just get in C. Don't put it in top or don't put it.
Oh, they hated it, but
they said it was really boring.
But it's C tier,
and it's on the same level as something they gushed over.
I don't understand this rating at all. Holy hell!
You know, what if they made this video to just get outrage so people would watch this?
This is random. This is so stupid. Yeah.
They're rating things like women.
It works.
It just works.
So we just finished Samurai Trip.
Why are they in blankets? Like, what are they cold? Like, what's happening? It's summertime.
They're always just lazing on their couches. I'm surprised they're not fat.
When you are on a couch and you start relaxing, you don't want to keep relaxing. You want to keep awake. You don't want to go into sleep mode. Why would you do that? It's not winter.
Yeah, that's going in.
Or get some tea. Get a hot drink if you're cold. Like, what is this?
Big F tier.
Honestly, the last one was a stinker, so let's hope this one's...
I don't even know what that one was. I couldn't tell you.
They've never seen Ranma. They've never seen Ranma.
Hey, Dragon Ball fans, we're sorry, but yeah, we're on Ranma now, baby. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, Ranma 1/2 caught me off guard. And that's just because it kept showing naked girls in the first episode. It's a very unique plot, with Ranma changing genders with a splash of water to do something.
Isn't like Ranma made by the same person who made
Urusei Yatsura.
Urusei, yeah. It's the same.
So it makes sense they'd like another rom-com, yeah.
Yeah.
They like anime that's meant for girls. The main audience, at least.
Oh, boy.
Of water or something. And even though it was made in 1989, the comedy is still great. Like, it had me and Ethan laughing. Honestly, after this, I'm gonna continue watching Ranma. Yeah, this show is a solid B tier.
A solid B tier.
It makes you... It's so good. It makes you continue watching something you didn't say about Urusei Yatsura, which they put in S tier. Ranma upstaged Urusei Yatsura, both by Rumiko Takahashi. And he's gonna continue watching it and has it 2 tiers lower. Are you demented?
I don't think they understand how tiers work. Or what a tier is. Oh, God.
I love this so much, I'm gonna continue watching it. It's a
it's
B.
okay. It's all right.
It's a B. It's beneath the other thing that I'm not continue watching. What the hell?
Oh, God.
Urusei Yatsura is forever cemented as the greatest thing of all time. The aesthetic of it
Really?
was actually literally made me shiver me timbers. I'm not even joking.
Oh, great.
The what? The aesthetic made me shiver me timbers.
Of what?
What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Nadia of Blue Waters
Are
or
they
something
already
else?
talking about Nadia? Yeah. But without even showing anything of it.
I thought he was talking about Yatsura. It's Urusei Yatsura. What are you talking about?
Like, the editing is awful.
Okay, never mind.
Nadia.
Oh yeah. By the way, Roro no Zora in the chat. I will never get the name right. If you're let down by Evangelion, watch Nadia of Blue Waters, Secret of Blue Waters instead. That's basically Neon Genesis in good by the same studio. Shut up. Accept it. Just accept it.
You like the music? I mean, it's.
It put Anno into depression.
Oh,
here,
God. Everything puts him in depression. Jesus.
Except money.
And his wife. His wife got him out. He got the girl, and that got him out of the depression.
Yeah.
Through which he couldn't finish Evangelion.
Yeah.
So he took revenge and made a rebuild of Evangelion movies.
Yeah, while the team that left the studio made Trigger and made the correct Evangelion, as stupid as it is, in God, I just watched it finally.
Darling in the Franxx?
No, the other one.
The other one? Like
the drill thing. The drill thing.
The drill thing?
With Yoko.
That's Gurren Lagann, but
Yeah.
Gurren Lagann.
That was still Gainax.
That was still Gainax.
Yeah,
okay. I
FL
thought that was Trigger.
2006, I think.
I thought you meant FLCL. I was like,
because there's so much stylistic overlap with what Trigger did with.
It's the director and like the main guy who animates, like the animation director.
Yeah.
Like those are the guys. Yeah, but they still
because,
work at the
Scissors Tomboy.
Killer
God,
Kill.
I can't. Yes, Killer Kill. Tons of the exact same designs in Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
But Zoho in the chat, if you can't stand Neon Genesis anymore, go watch Gurren Lagann instead. That is exactly NGE with the same characters, slightly reshuffled, minimally, with a positive outlook what Shinji should have.
Wait. How did you compare that to Nadia and saying it's the same as well? It doesn't make any sense. You can't say they're all three are the same.
I'm just trying to save a soul.
Don't lie to him. It's all the same.
It's not a lie. You have a timid main character and the magical girl and adventures with things.
That is what? Jesus. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's just keep going.
Secret of the Blue Water, whatever it's called. I'm going A tier.
Let's do it. Guys, I'm sorry. No.
What? That was like...
That was it?
5 seconds. It's amazing. What?
You could have at least made an hour of this.
Told me why. The music, the animation, the plot, the romance. No, it's A tier. Okay.
No. Guys, it only gets worse. It only gets worse every single time. I don't know what I'm watching. I'm getting...
Stop. Go for a walk. Contemplate your life. That's
maybe grow up, hit your head against a tree, and
get a haircut.
Make you have a
learn a trade.
Well, first ram your head into a tree, then get a haircut. Otherwise, you might hurt yourself.
Oh God.
Scared. Look at this. It's about like this high school girl, bro. She gets charmed up by this like dude. This dude definitely is older, bro.
This dude literally looks like he's 35 with 4 kids.
Yeah, dude. This girl just started high school, bro. No.
Look, that's me, kid. Right.
Why are you so excited? Why are these guys so excited about women's romances? What is happening?
Because they don't have any.
What is going on? You've never heard
Look,
of
they
this?
look like they're 25, closing on 30, and they're just lying on couches.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, oh. You remember Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Of course.
The old men in the beginning?
When they're in bed, when they're sick and they're old. And,
yeah.
That's the whole
family.
family.
And they're not getting up. That's them.
Okay.
They're gonna be, in 10 years, they're gonna be the old people in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
I just honestly hate when like new anime fans have like this behavior that like, okay, first of all, I have to check like why is the age of this fictional character, so I'm not like being caught like for like a drawn character. Like it's just so stupid. Like when we were like 13 or 14 years old, we were watching anime online. Nobody cared about these questions. Absolutely no one.
Yeah, think of Serena and Darian or whatever because as Serena, she looked at this boy and goes, "Oh my God, he's gorgeous." It's like, yeah, he's like 5-6 years older than you, and you're like 14.
Yeah,
it's like no one cares. That's her crush. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, but there's something that seems to be like off with these people. Like maybe like they were consuming porn and now they are ashamed of that. And they are like trying to like live it out that like, okay, now I'm gonna police everyone else what they're doing online. Like that's how it feels to me.
Look, we're not sure whether they're teenagers or 30. So they're probably ashamed of their sexuality, and that's why they have to virtue signal and be, oh, I'm offended.
Anyway, let's just keep going.
I can't look at the ankles on the screen.
Looking for us. Look at this.
They're just very pretty guys, but they were
very
just girls.
pretty guys.
So I just don't understand what the concept was, and
It's to watch, dear brother.
It's a girl anime. It's for girls.
What did they?
Are you girls?
What did they even say? I didn't understand what the last.
I don't
sentence.
know either. I guess it's a meme, but we don't know about it.
He didn't understand why the boys were all pretty in an anime for girls, which probably makes them not gay.
All right, whatever. It's fine. I just didn't understand it. All right, Yu Yu Hakusho.
There's always those shows that people glaze for having an amazing first episode. And Yu Yu Hakusho's first episode is a perfect example of that. Even though it was made 33 years ago, it's still such a banger. Easy A tier.
Alright.
Wow.
The year.
Wow.
Not an S. Not an absolute banger. Not an S.
So, yeah, it's really good.
It's worse than Urusei Yatsura.
Somehow. I like Urusei Yatsura. It's amazing, but I want to know why they think that it's amazing. And this is.
I want to know why they think Yu Yu Hakusho is worse.
Honestly, after watching, being exposed to like 13 minutes of this video, I'm not really interested. I just want to get to the end of it. Forget they even exist.
I'm kind of happy to go down memory lane because I don't remember half of this stuff. I'm like, what the hell's that called?
We need a brain surgeon on the panel.
What did I buy in
It's
Costco?
1993, arguably and probably the most popular basketball anime. I think it's
No, it's
might
probably.
be the
I think it's the
only-
most popular sport. The aesthetic, music was good, intro was good. Slam dunk, A tier.
A tier.
Guys, Sailor Moon.
That actually, if you have knowledge of Slam Dunk and the 90s and sports anime outside of boxing, you're like, yep, okay. But you have to know that. You can't just say, I like it, it's A tier. It just doesn't mean anything.
Hunter's wife.
Sailor Moon's very glazed. I feel like girls going.
Very glazed? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
You tell me.
Sailor Moon is very glazed? Is she covered in sugar? What does that even mean?
I guess like the girls are so sweet, they are almost glazed.
Oh, does it mean overhyped?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. It looks dookie.
It looks dookie. So the animation's bad. All right, fine.
Too old for this now.
We're too old. You put Urusei Yatsura in S tier, and you were laughing at it. You liked Ranma. You liked
Sailor Moon.
Hakushu.
And Sailor Moon is explicitly for girls.
What?
You weren't even the target audience when you were kids.
What is happening right now? we're too old. We can't appreciate it. Like, okay.
Maybe they've just been told in school that everything is for everyone.
Top of C tier?
Yeah. Evangelion lovers, don't get mad at me.
So they really hated Sailor Moon. It's C tier. What?
I mean, if you rate NGE...
First episode is not that strong.
What? The first episode is what hooks everybody.
The giant robot saving Shinji's life.
The first episode is probably one of the strongest points of the show.
And then you see Rei, and she's all beaten up, and Shinji has to make the choice to take her place.
I guess it's because like the first episode ends exactly when Shinji enters the surface with the robot.
Oh, is the fight in the second?
Yeah, the fight is in the second. Yeah, it ends like the first episode ends with the cliffhanger because when they originally broadcast Evangelion, it was a double feature, so you got like both episodes at once.
Oh, so you should watch both episodes.
Yeah,
as your first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only have one thing to say about Evangelion, and that's Misato. I can't lie. The best part about the episode is holy gyat, bro. Is her name
But you
Misato?
complain about Bulma, alright.
The rest of the episode...
So,
that is... Misato to Shinji is what Bulma is to Son Goku.
So they like the hot chick and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You could argue past episode 14, it goes off the rails into retard land. But the first few episodes, there's a lot of creativity going on. The problem is it all amounts to nothing. But it just they have these ideas and they're expressing them. They're crazy ideas and they execute very well sometimes, and sometimes not so well. But it's wow, a crazy elevator city with like guns inside of buildings and these flying aliens called angels trying to kill you. That's cool. That's a crazy idea.
I take it back. It seems like they weren't broadcast together, but like for the English broadcast, they were. That was the only one.
That was a mistake to not show them
like
both.
both the first episodes were directed by Hideaki Anno and written by him and storyboarded by him.
Well, it's his baby to this day. That's why he keeps remaking it over and over.
Oh yes.
And Enigma in the chat puts it right. I can't believe that they're hating NGE in the wrong way.
Yeah, the first episode. The thing that's like, wow. I want to keep watching this.
It's all right, like you like it as a teenager, completely justified, completely understandable, just hooks you in a depression loop because it doesn't tell you how to get out of it, like every other anime does. But as you grow up, you understand that fatal flaw of it. If it didn't have that, it would be decent. It would deserve its high place in history.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't. And as
like,
you grow up, you learn to hate it.
This is like when we talk about. It's a little different because a game, let's say like Chrono Cross, it's a mixed bag, and there's so many good highs and there's really, really bad lows. With Neon Genesis, it gets you going. You're like, wow, this is amazing. This is really going somewhere. And then it just slowly goes over that hump and just keeps crashing down. You're just like, what the hell are you doing? And while it's falling, it sort of goes up again. It's like, ooh, whoa, they got this cool little plot with Misato's boyfriend. What's he up to? And what's the SEAL group doing? Oh, like there's stuff going on. It's not stupid. But it keeps crashing and crashing and going lower and lower until we get to the end, and we're just like, what the flying hell is this mess? And they didn't know what they were doing after all. They were just winging it. And that's sad. Whereas with a game like Chrono Cross, there's really good highs and there's really low lows, and there's like a bunch of jumps up and down. It's a roller coaster ride. Keeps you going. So there's something to be said for that. I don't know what it is, if it's inconsistency or too many cooks or something about quality is just not consistent. And, it's manic. It's like that date that hooks you in. She's amazing the first date. The second date, she's even better. And the third date, something goes horribly wrong. And you don't know why. Anyway.
Of a blur and doesn't really set up anything until the end, and it doesn't really get anything done. Without Misato, this would be lower, but it is going in the C tier.
Alright guys, Detective Conan is done. Jeremy? I don't know about
Did they skip a few years?
Guys, if you want to watch some detective work, how about you deduce the fact that Detective...
Yes?
Who paused it?
I think Mark forgot his microphone.
Mark's like, I'm going to pause right there and say nothing. He's filled with rage so much that his microphone pulled out of the socket. He's just screaming into the void. We're like, Mark, are you okay?
Maybe it's a silent cry for help.
I don't know. Now, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of Detective Conan either because I'm a big detective buff. But as far as shows go, it's pretty weird and cool and fun. So you can enjoy it. It's cool. It's great. And it's hugely popular. So if you don't like it, I get it. But I don't think these guys are very high on the logical deduction skills to have that kind of attitude that I have about Detective Conan.
Mark dropped out of Discord.
He did?
Back in a bit.
All right.
Conan. C tier.
Berserk, 1997. We know finally something that's actually good.
No.
All Dookie Booty. This will be the first.
No. For Berserk, we have to wait for Mark. Let's play some Tetris music or
Tetris music.
About I don't know, gush about Lupin or what else?
Tetris music. Like, is there Tetris music we can listen to?
Hey, how was Vampire Hunter D not one of the most biggest things?
Well, that's a movie.
Just rating?
That's a movie. That's not a show.
Yeah, I thought I had a movie in there somewhere.
All right, we got some Tetris music playing. No one else could hear it except for me and the audience. So yeah, but it's the original.
It's a Russian folk music song thing, by the way.
Yep.
And there's anecdotes of street musicians from Russia who were completely baffled that when they played it in the West, suddenly they would get tons and tons of music into their musician hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they didn't understand why are people suddenly giving me money when I play this song?
Yeah. Oh boy. And I don't know if we want to put Mark through this.
Mark wants to give up. We just started on Berserk. Okay, Discord is completely dead. He says, "What a pity."
Because it says he's still on the call, but he's just not there.
Yeah, it's just a ghost.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I'm just LARPing as one.
These guys probably don't have the sophistication to understand Berserk or a mature anime. So we can just, keep going without him. Plus, I don't want to go through all this. This is getting kind of silly. These guys are not for me. Anyway, let's keep Berserk. This is a classic. Here we go.
So Black Swords in the first episode. I'm gonna put an S tier. It's iconic. It's beautiful.
Well, it's S tier because iconic and beautiful. You could have said that about Neon Genesis for the first episode. What are you talking about?
It is Berserk. It is the second. Actually, no, it's the greatest manga of all time.
That's not how you criticize an anime. You criticize an anime for what it's worth, not from where it came from. I don't care if it was a great manga. I care about the actual story. It should exist independently of everything else. That's silly. That's like saying, well, I really like the One Punch Man manga, therefore the show is going to be amazing. It's like, no, you evaluate the show for what it's worth in its own media.
Cowboy Bebop time.
Cowboy Bebop, baby.
Cowboy Bebop, wow. Honestly, what a great episode. Right off the bat, world building, the music, and the animation is established, showcasing the exact kind of thrill ride that we're going to be going on. For an anime that released in 1998, it holds up really well. This is very easily going into the A tier category.
A tier. Cowboy Bebop, one of the greatest animes of all time, underneath Urusei Yatsura.
Hello.
Hey.
Now you were gone too.
I was
Discord
gone?
seems to have troubles.
Oh, I was talking to myself for a good minute or two.
You were indeed.
Yeah. I was wondering what happened to you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Amazing.
So Mark
I added Mike, but he is apparently also gone right now.
Maybe the server's splitting and everyone's toast. Well,
I switched us to Singapore.
Either way, they gave Cowboy Bebop A tier.
A. Only an A.
Only an A. One of the greatest animes ever. A. Underneath Urusei Yatsura. I don't.
And that's with the first episode of Bebop.
Which is incredible.
That one's amazing.
Which is so brilliant in everything.
On every level.
The music. They even said the music, everything was great. It's like, I agree. It is the best first episode of anime I've ever seen.
It doesn't have Lum.
There's no rom-com. I'm sorry. There's no alien. Oh God.
Yeah.
Anyone who says otherwise.
Okay, they gush over One Piece. Okay, they gush over One Piece because they know One Piece because it's popular and they saw it on Netflix.
That's it.
This is one of those shows where it gets better later on.
I can't deny that the first
Yeah, there's like 1,000 episodes.
episode of One Piece is pretty good. You get the introduction to Luffy. You get Kobe, what's his name? The pink-haired guy? Yeah. Overall, I'd give the first episode of One Piece A tier.
I agree.
The same level as Cowboy Bebop. I don't know about you, but that's
no.
That is not even
as popular as One Piece is. No.
This is the strangest. Like, these kids don't know what they're talking about, but they know it's popular, so they're gonna dance around and point and laugh and look at the memes. Yeah.
I think Chad put it right a couple of feels like hours ago. These are the guys who would bully you in school for liking anime.
I don't know. They seem too stupid to know the difference.
Yeah, but it's because it's not about whether it's good or bad or anything, but only you like something that we find stupid, so we will bully you.
Maybe. Who knows?
And it's not about quality. It's just about what's popular.
I just can't believe that Cowboy Bebop, which they expressed was amazing and incredible, and the music, everything was just so good. Yeah, it's an A tier. It's like, what's your standard? If your standard is Urusei Yatsura, nothing's gonna like. How do you top Urusei Yatsura in that genre, like rom-com? I'm trying to think of like a really good rom-com. that
anything. So far, there's nothing else in S tier.
Like Ranma didn't even. Yeah, Ranma was made by the same company, the same artist. It's not even as good.
Yeah.
Okay.
They gush about animation, Macross, and the other thing doesn't make it in, even though it blows their minds.
I know. And Berserk was just, it's really good. It's like, what? Why? Tell us.
Mark, you found guts but you missed guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the stream. I don't know what happened. Like Discord just like shut down entirely.
Well, it's probably some more internet cables that are being cut with patented cutter anchors.
Did you hear about that? The Pacific.
I think like yesterday there was like somehow the cables between India and the rest of the world were cut at the Red Sea. After the Indians were like cursing God. Like if that's not divine intervention, I don't know what it is.
I heard it was the Pacific.
Oh, the Red Sea cables were divided. That's I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, the Evangelion moment.
Damn, I might. It's that is actually close to making me convert. And during that, all the weird chill accounts on Twitter were suddenly cut off.
Yeah, that's what we noticed because like we kept like cursing Vishnu. And as a response, they kept cursing God. And as a result, like this happened. So it was very, very funny.
Well, now you know who stands higher, because Vishnu is part of the Hindu Trinity, and the Trinity of Vishnu...
demons.
No. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva are effectively the same sort of trinity, just a different expression, because above that, the Hindus also have the one creator. They just don't focus on the one creator, they focus on the aspect.
Okay.
And so when you...
on the two.
Yeah, but look, the joke is that when you elevate one of the elements of the trinity and say, the one above is shit, that's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it?
Anyway.
They got what was coming.
They couldn't logic their own religion.
It's 15 minutes. I want to stop. This is painful.
No, I want to hear...
we're power through.
Oh, God.
I want to hear a word from Mike.
Inuyasha!
Yay.
Like, the fight scenes
You have
are
heard
good,
the name.
But it's in Spanish only, so only I'm going to understand it.
Wait, I
Spanish?
thought Inuyasha was older.
It's only in... Why are you watching it in Spanish?
Why do you have it available only in Spanish?
What is wrong with you?
Which Spanish? Like the one in Europe or the Mexican Spanish?
Who knows?
Cuban Spanish.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest with the show, like after watching all these shows, I was already super exhausted from watching
I hate anime. I don't like anime, guys. It's boring.
anime, and this came on, and it was in freaking Spanish, so I couldn't even understand it. When I watched it, it was garbage. I'm being honest. I'm gonna put it in D tier.
Oh my god.
Wait. Isn't Spanish one of the standard second languages you learn in Americans schools?
Don't care.
Yeah.
They don't learn it. They don't have to learn it.
They don't even know English for the most part.
It's not like in Canada where they force you to learn French.
I probably know more Spanish than these guys.
What? This is so... It's in Spanish. Find another example of episode 1 of this hugely popular manga and anime.
Yeah, there's also German dub. It's still acceptable.
What an excuse. Oh, it's in Spanish. Find the language you like. I don't...
I bet they had subtitles, but we're too lazy.
The aesthetic is super cool. The cinematography...
The gothic aesthetic, and then they show a picture of Alucard. What are you doing?
Hellsing was... I not for a second do I believe that Hellsing was the top level anime of 2001. There must have been others.
We've already jumped from Inuyasha.
Yeah, why not talk about Axel Saga? Like, that is real good 2001 anime.
Yeah.
No, we go over their heads.
When was Desert Punk?
The manga?
The anime, of course.
Oh, I don't remember.
It might have been late. It might have been 2005. I don't remember off the top of my head.
It must have been the same time as Bebop, because that's when I heard about it.
No, Desert Punk was later.
Huh.
Let's go on.
All right.
was super good. Besides that, there's nothing really noteworthy about it. C tier.
What?
No, Jeremy, dude, come on. You gotta wake up.
It had writing weaknesses, but that was mainly because the manga had run out.
The manga was really fun.
The animation, the atmosphere of the first Hellsing anime, that was absolutely brilliant.
The style was very unique to the artist, and the music was also very unique. The band they got was like this weird, I don't know how to describe it. It's as if they were off key or off beat half the time when they played.
Yeah, on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like I did like the jazzy sound of it. It definitely had its own feeling, unlike the Hellsing Ultimate's soundtrack, which was good, but like it just didn't feel like it was unique. Like Hellsing had like that kind of like sounds to it that I was like, okay, this is from Hellsing.
It sounded as if they made the bass the lead guitar, and they just kept like it was so deep on the bass. It's like, what kind of music is that? I've never heard of this style before. So it was like a dark country southern something. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, I think like Gonzo animated the TV series.
The first season at least, yeah.
The first season, yeah, and the Hellsing Ultimate was made by Madhouse for the most part.
Yeah, you see the difference. And while I love Gonzo, they were cutting corners in a lot of little scenes.
When they
you
got
can
to
see
the
like
end,
the shields of, in general, the shields of the police soldier guys kept changing size. In the animated version, the shields were tiny, and they kept reusing that shot over and over, and it didn't fit.
The chibi version of that cat character, and they sort of extended that to others near the end. You're like, oh, okay, this is saving time. You could tell the animation budget was dwindling. So, but
it wasn't as broken in the style changes as Hexine was. As much as I love Hexine, because and that's for the writing, that's for the music, for the backgrounds. The animation of Hexine was all over the place. Within one episode, you had the same characters drawn in 3 different styles. In part, the faces falling apart because whoever did that didn't even bother with symmetry. And I once knew why that happened, but I can't remember. That it's as if they didn't use actual like the same thing that happened with Steven Universe, where they didn't hand out actual character bibles to the animators, so everything looked different. But that they didn't just have it from episode to every episode looking different, but from scene to scene, or even from shot to shot.
All right, let's keep going. Naruto, yay!
You gotta wake up. Jeremy, come on. Because wanna know what's next? What are we watching? Wanna know what's next?
Jeremy, do you know what that is? Wait, Jeremy! Guys, it's 2002. The first episode of Naruto
is a banger.
It is actually a banger. Naruto's first episode is a lot better than One Piece's. So because of that, we will be putting it in.
They finally do a relativity thing, so it will be S tier from Naruto on the same level as Urusei Yatsura, but it will be and it will be better than Cowboy Bebop. Fucking Naruto. My bloody god.
People are morons.
See, this is why I'm turning away from the Christian God and going to the pagans, because it apparently didn't work.
In S.
Wow.
Look, this is not. We don't live in holy time. This is a fallen world.
Naruto.
Of all
the best opening episode.
Bloody hell! They watched Hellsing just now.
Yeah, what kind of rating did Hellsing get?
B.
C tier.
C.
I think C
tier.
I don't want
Now,
to.
did they watch the German opening for Naruto?
Oh, it's.
Oh no. oh.
Anyway.
Well, if they had watched the German cut of Naruto, they would have to put it in G tier. It's incomprehensible.
Anyway, I'm gonna hurt myself if I keep watching this, guys. Close my eyes and just listen. That's gonna help better.
They just proved that they're absolute
Fullmetal
children.
Alchemist, I was expecting something that was going to be good, and it actually met my expectations. And
Okay. When I say
aren't really that high, to be honest.
Yeah, when I say I'm going to have my expectations for something to be good in the form of a question or in the form of a negative term, and they met them, you're like, then it's not negative. Why did you set it up that way?
He had expectations of it because he already knew Fullmetal Alchemist.
This is like saying, oh, my expectations were so high, it could not possibly have been met, and then they were met. You're like, what? Why would you phrase it that way? Just say, I had expectations and they were met. It was fantastic. Just say that. Do not lead us on in this dumb story language phrasing. Just do not waste. Oh, I hate that. You say so many words to mean nothing or the opposite.
Okay. More of like world building aspect of the first episode compared to Fullmetal Alchemist.
I think world building is the only literary term they know. You said that before once, and I was like, okay, yeah. World building.
But like they are trying to compare Brotherhood's first episode, even though like Brotherhood's first episode was purposely a filler because the first episode of the 2003 anime is closer to what was in the manga.
Which was like a media res, I think. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it kind of was, yeah.
Brotherhood, where there's more action right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so what anime we're watching? Bleach.
Oh, here we go. This is the whole argument. Which is better, Naruto or Bleach? I don't care.
Before you come at me with pitchforks, I've watched all of Bleach and I think it's great. But the first episode, it's nothing crazy. It was decent, and that's why it's going.
Why are all these guys on their phones? They're watching stuff and they're on their what are you doing? How do you
Zero attention span. Zero attention span. And here he is capable of making the distinction between rest of the show and first episode and judging a thing solely on the first episode, but he's only capable of doing that when he has actually seen that.
Just think of this. Think of a first episode of anything. Different genres, different, like, pick a medium, doesn't matter. You are then basing it off which hooks me in the most or the most often. Which is not how you think of Monster. Does it hook you in? It does, but in a very, very different way than you would if you read One Punch Man, which hooks you in all kinds of different ways. If that is your evaluation, if that's your standard, it doesn't matter what you watch. That's stupid. Imagine watching the first episode of the original Star Trek. You'd be like, oh, that's kind of weird. That's kind of offset. Spock's ears aren't glued on properly, and there's really, really bad lighting. It's just like this is crap. It's original Star Trek. It's supposed to be old and cheap and low budget.
This is the first time any one of these guys actually said the seed of how they should be going at this, and how they should explain these things. It's not going to be elaborated. There's not going to be put more substance to it. They'll just go to the next one. But this is how they should have done it for every single one of these. First episode, these are the elements. This is what was interesting about it. This is what failed. Why didn't it hook?
Right.
Or why did it hook?
You would actually have a standard for first episode, meaning where are the hooks? How many are there? How do they work? What's the genre? What is the standard genre hooks for whatever? And then compare that. Then you'd have expectations. Then you'd have stuff like, hey, how does film do it? How does stage do it? How do primetime TV do it? Why does it work differently? And then you'd have this thing called experience and taste. And go, oh, now I understand why when this happens in the show, that's what they're trying to build up in the audience. This is what the expectations of the audience. There's tension. Maybe it'll be a cliffhanger at the end. There's interesting characters for the first time. Like there's all kinds of techniques. And they said world building, which is something you talk about when you're in chapter 2 or 3, when you're already in and you're hooked and you're like, all right, I'm in. What do you got for me? And they flesh it out for you. They flesh out the plot. They flesh out the characterizations. They do all kinds of stuff. That's why this is garbage. Not because they're morons and young and stupid. They have nothing to go on. Except I know the meme. I watched all of Fullmetal Alchemist. I know it's great, but the first episode is, it's all right.
Yeah, and that's solely an emotional reaction, and they cannot explain their emotional reaction.
It is...
That's it. And there's one thing on top. This, he basically here, through what he's doing right here, through what's missing everywhere else, we're dealing with a breakfast question issue. They were incapable of hypothesizing that there is more in any of these shows, and you are judging it for why judging it on the first episode, why you would do that, how you would do that. This, because he knows the rest of the anime, he is actually able to figure it out for a moment. He will forget it again in the next one.
Well, this is the idea, though, because you want them... I like the idea of these guys being ignoramus or just not knowing. And, yeah, they have some multimedia experience over the years for memes and references. But they're going in as an anime channel, but not knowing most of these. I like that idea because it gives someone who's like, I don't know, a California wine expert to go to France one time and say, okay, I know nothing about French wine, but I know Cabernet and I know white wine, so I think I know something about wine. And then being blown away by, wow, this is really rustic, or this is really unexpected. I had no idea wine could be done like this. And then setting that, because it's Japanese animation. It's not European, it's not Western, it's specific to Japan. And you have to learn as you go with these episodes. And they're going by the years, by different studios, by different genres. It's difficult. And I want these guys to be like, okay, this is really above my understanding. I want them to say, I don't know, but I really liked it. And I would, like they said that one thing, I want to watch more. What was the one they did that with? Was that
Ranma?
Was it Ranma? I think it was Ranma, yeah. Like, see, so you liked it. The first episode worked as a first episode for you. You want to keep going. So that, to me, would sound like a very high standard. With Urusei Yatsura, we don't know why they loved it. They just really, this was really good. You're like...
Raunchy humor.
I guess.
That wasn't Bulma. If anything, making, at least containing a tier list to every decade, because just judging the old ones really bad because the animation doesn't compare to today.
Maybe.
That's not a... Congratulations, you figured out that stuff back in the day didn't look as good as today. Wow.
Yeah,
we didn't need you for that.
That would be an issue of production quality as well, even if you had like 70s animation, like Astro Boy stuff.
And a developing craft.
Yeah, I mean, even with style, you'd be like, I like the style from the 80s with Macross more than the 90s with Gundam. It's like, okay, that's subjective.
I mean, there was in the early 2000s, there was a Metropolis anime that was in the style of Astro Boy. With high-class CGI and hand-drawn animation, and it looked fantastic.
Yeah, wasn't it the one within production hell that like it kept passing on to like a different director?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
but definitely check that one out. It's absolutely amazing.
They gave Naruto S tier for first episode. They gave Bleach a C tier first episode. Whatever.
Bebop not an S.
Oh God!
Don't you dare shit on Mushishi.
They're gonna shit on it. It's too slow for them.
Extremely written. Really.
You thought it was paced extremely well. Are you out of your frickin' minds? What standard? Mushishi. It is one of the slowest.
Yeah, but it's good slow pacing.
No. It's good. How the hell do they say it was paced extremely well?
I wonder what they mean by
what
pacing.
What are they even talking about? That's like me never having a steak before and going, it was cooked really, really well. It's like, what the medium rare, well done, raw? What are you talking about? Like 5 hours on the grill, 1 hour, 10 seconds? What do you?
Well, look, that will at least. But look, that will at least tells us that they will not dismiss Frieren on being too slow.
Well, I don't know what they mean by pacing.
Well, music was just like the cherry on top. It was a really emotional first episode. Overall, this is definitely something that I am for sure watching. I think it's top of A tier.
Okay, so Mushishi's one of those, you love it or you're sort of meh to it, right? You don't hate it. It's always this weird sort of too magical for me or too whimsical.
Okay. So, at least you have someone in that group who can watch something that is not just raunchy battle shonen.
Oh, great! Out of 6 people, someone can appreciate. the show.
Someone with an extra brain cell. Good. There's an auxiliary brain cell here in the room. Thank you, Mike.
No, I was just saying, why? I still can't get over how most of the mechas they put are in fucking F tier. Why? Why is he on an F?
We don't know.
We
will never know.
It makes no
sense. I guess they hate bald people.
I guess they can't handle death that well in the show like that.
And Tyler Preston, do watch Mushishi.
Yeah,
3 seasons, Bliss, and then there's a couple movies.
It's one of those just you take your time, enjoy it. Yeah. It's like watching Studio Ghibli with a hot cup of cocoa. It's just like, whoa.
Oh yeah. If you have a slow day, if it's nice weather, it doesn't matter if it's a hot day or if it's the depths of winter, you watch an episode of Mushishi. And really only watch an episode.
Yeah.
Leave the next one for the next day. This is something you really want to savor.
This is like a gourmet chocolate box with bonbons. You pop one in your mouth, you're like, whoa. And it just melts in your mouth, and that's all you need for the entire night. You're done.
Yeah, because you don't want to overdo that. You don't want to make it go stale by overeating. This is the thing.
Yeah, I think so. Same with Cowboy Bebop. You want to take your time. Yeah.
Same I did with Frieren. Something that's that good.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many episodes there are out. I only take one a day.
Frieren is good on all kinds of levels in terms of like modern day. Like if you were to get Bebop modern day, it'd be a very different experience.
Yeah, I want to let that sink in. I want to process that, because if you binge watch things, your brain doesn't really distinguish between the episodes, and there's no point rushing through that. I mean, if it's the Pokemon anime, every episode is the same. There's no point in stretching that out.
With Bebop, the plots are all randomized, the music's all randomized. Like, it's just different every time. So you don't really have to watch it one after the other immediately, because you don't have to. It's going to be fun the next time anyway, and then it's going to be dark the next time. It's like, wow, it's like a chocolate box, but everything's random. With Mushishi, you're going to get Belgian rich ganache, and then you're going to get some velvet chantilly caramel, and you're just like, whoa, it's still chocolate. It's going to really blend in. With Bebop. It's random.
Yeah, the comparison on an equal but different quality level and it's completely different in writing, in animation style, but the quality is triple S is Mononoke, not Mononoke Hime, just Mononoke, and for that you can watch it episode by episode, or you watch it story by story. Each day one of the stories, because it's basically detective stories but Shinto. And the second movie should be coming out around this time, because it's a double movie basically. The first one ran in March or May or something, and the second part is coming out about now, and I can't wait.
All right.
Death Note finally.
Death Note is so big.
I was saying with him, Death Note.
No.
I used to hate anime my whole entire life.
until
You
2020.
wait,
the
wait,
first
wait.
actual anime episode I ever watched was the first
You
episode.
stop it.
You
stop
used to hate anime your whole entire life.
That's not a good way.
Suddenly,
that's called the anime.
You joined the Anime Men and you loved it enough to join the Anime Men.
You think his favorite anime after that was Platinum End? Knowing if Death Note was his favorite?
I am just confused by these people's existence. There are a bunch of dudes in a room. I'm thinking it's the same room. I can't quite match. Maybe there's two rooms.
I think they have their own rooms. But do not suffer the tourists.
Do they live together? Is this the same house? Are they filming together? Are they splicing? This is the weird. When I had an anime club, everyone had their own favorite, and they had their own, because there's so much out there, and they were very opinionated and were very strong-minded, and they had all these different takes, and they could tell you why this season of JoJo was great and this one was bad, and da-da-da. You're like, wow, really, into the thing. These guys do not come across as people who watch anime or as fans of anime.
Ever did.
They're a bunch of dudes. That's fine. You can be dudes and just be the amateur fan. That's fine.
But they're not fans. They're just tourists.
I'm not sure.
What Chat says is true, that they just started this whole anime watching stuff during COVID and then ran with it, and now they've been doing it for 3-4 years. They don't seem to have so they don't have actual interest in anime. They don't understand anime after 3 years, and they probably don't have any other hobbies like normal guys would.
They like to sleep and wrap themselves up in blanket and sleep watching. Like, this is who sleeps when they watch TV? Like, I don't get that.
They're like these kids should have been born in the 80s. Then they would have gone out and done something. But these are this is probably a great example as to why limitless internet access, that is easy internet access, for normies is a really bad thing. Because they just overdose on getting their brains fried.
Anyway, yeah, let's just keep going. This is getting silly.
No, I used to hate anime my whole entire life. The first actual anime episode I ever watched was the first episode of Dunn. No, it was so good. Absolute masterclass, masterpiece.
Yeah, you know what that means.
3, 2.
Only somebody who never has experienced anything before would say that. That is why. Had he watched anything else before, then that would be the absolute masterclass in whatever.
S tier.
Really?
S tier.
Death Note.
It's not
There
bad.
was Cowboy Bebop before.
Bebop's
Cowboy
A tier. Somehow. Yoko Kanno. Kung Fu, spaceships.
I mean, like Death Note does start out like S tier, and then it like just goes down and down.
It gets
the more characters just like. Keep
You mean it's like
going.
Neon Genesis?
Yes.
In a way, yeah. In a way, a lot faster though.
Exponentially, increasing quality. Sometimes literally.
Yeah, there are some good. I hate it when they just make up rules that you didn't know. You're like, that's how we got. Oh, Jesus, that changes everything. Yeah, I didn't like those dumb rules. And
yeah, that's children writing or soap opera writing.
Oh, you lost your memory. It's like, really? Oh, that's handy. Okay, great. I can control everyone's mind. It's like, what? How could you possibly lose? Oh, God.
Best episode we have watched by far.
Gurren Lagann!
Gurren Lagann.
Oh no.
The first episode of Gurren Lagann starts with main characters Simone and Kamina, which is located beneath the surface.
That wasn't how they look in the first episode.
That's true.
That was the literal ending.
Yeah. The editing in this video
Bloody
is so
hell.
shit.
Bloody hell.
Eventually, both of the main characters discover a way out through the help of a large monster.
Did he just... He did it again! And worse!
Did you see that smile?
Yes!
I'm closing
That
my
was
eyes.
the second time!
All I see is his legs.
How was this video not flagged for
anyway.
the unmentionable?
Anyway.
He touched his dick.
Alluring character and Yoko Littner. This, along with one of the best messages in anime,
Oh, that's the character you put on screen. Okay.
clearly brings this anime at the top of the A tier category.
At least it's not an S. At least it's not an S.
Toradora.
At least it's not an S.
This is going to be nice. They love rom-coms. Here we go.
Guys, me and Jeremy are at the point where we've already seen so many.
Are you kidding me, you pathetic anime viewer? Are you out of your mind? How many people watch anime every day for decades? Oh,
Because he's tired now.
There's so much. There's too much. Are you?
Go to sleep and fucking wait the next day to start anew.
Why even film this?
Why you should sit upright. You know why chairs in the cinema aren't benches that you lie on, but instead seats that are comfy that you sit upright in?
Imagine that, like, you get paid so much that all you have to do during the day is just talk about anime, watch anime.
Oh, dream.
This is what you do. Everyone else has to go with the 9 to 5 day.
Yeah, this is pathetic.
Oh man.
Just want something new. And this
You watch an anime every half hour. It's new.
You want something new. Bloody in the beginning, they said, somebody mentioned something about days having passed. And now it seems like they're just binging everything on the same day. They can't process anything.
I don't think they've set up anything. They've planned nothing. They just got the list and ran with it and They downloaded stuff they didn't have subtitles for.
No, they're not downloading anything. They're just streaming.
Oh yeah, so they got the Spanish versions of things.
Only for Inuyasha.
Or Touch without anything, just Japanese audio, no subtitles, and they're not even sitting together in the same room to talk about this.
Okay.
It's just several groups of guys.
is exactly not it. And when we get something like Toradora, keep in mind, we're only 15 minutes in.
Did the sand go away?
I feel like we've seen so many romance and slice of lives that are kind of exactly the same.
Because of that, we'll be...
You think Toradora
not really.
is exactly the same? Really?
And no, they didn't. There wasn't that much slice of life in the list that they showed us because they say it's only one anime per year. So
there's maybe 3
where
or 4.
the other slice of life is. Mushishi could.
Well, Mushishi's not exactly slice. It's kind of just its own thing.
It feels slice of life.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, you wouldn't put fantasy magic in slice of life.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you had slice of life with android girls.
Okay, I guess. I'm trying to think about that. Okay, there was the 2 rom-coms, the other one that you didn't get any subtitles for, and now this one.
Putting it in
C tier.
But you know,
I mean, if you don't like Toradora, that's fair, but you have to tell me why, because you loved Urusei Yatsura. So.
now we're on Fairy Tail, a classic.
A
classic.
A classic. How is
it that late already? Are we that old?
I don't think it's a classic. I think it's a popular anime, but it's not a fantastically classic one.
And the animation is a downgrade to what they had before.
Fairy Tail first episode.
It's like saying Naruto was a classic. I'm like, I guess.
At least it was more of its own thing.
I never watched Fairy Tail before.
I watched it.
And the first episode of Fairy Tail is weak. Very weak.
I would watch Fairy Tail after that. I give it 8.
What? No, the first episode? The first episode is convoluted and boring as hell.
This is the same.
It's absolute run-of-the-mill stuff.
This is the same.
I forced myself to watch more and fell off after episode 6, I believe.
So this is the same tier as Cowboy Bebop.
Bloody hell.
Is it S tier?
I think it's
First
an A
episode?
tier. I don't think it's better than Death Note.
Angel Beats. This show starts off with the main character and the viewer introduced to the world of Angel Beats at the same time. Some type of purgatory where dead people are...
Let's just rewind that. My brain just went, what?
Angel Beats. This show starts off with the main character and the viewer introduced to the world of Angel...
This starts off with the main character and the viewer introduced to the world of... What?
I guess it's the
kind of
plot
makes
of
sense.
Evangelion.
Yeah. The main character gets introduced to wacky shit because that's the story.
The main
And that's also
character
the
happens.
and the viewer are introduced to the world of insert story here. You absolute What is this? I saw a thing, and they're the guy on screen, and I'm the viewer. And then they talked about the setting, and that was the show.
Is he giving away that Angel
Some
Beats
type
is an
of
isekai?
purgatory where dead people are currently stuck in as they rebel against the purgatory system.
How do you know that from the first episode? That's the big twist reveal at the end.
They read through the synopsis.
So they didn't watch it.
I don't know what's going on. That was the dumbest take on an intro. In the intro, we saw the main character and the world, and then we saw it. What?
Not the most appealing pose to take when you're filming yourself.
Which is in the form of some white-haired lolly. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's definitely a lolly. Just look at her. I don't know. It feels very slice of life, and you can kind of already tell what type of anime you're getting with the first episode, which isn't always a good thing. This is going into the D tier category.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right, guys. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. We're finally at 2011, and you want to know what that means, Jeremy?
Hunter X
Did the sound just cut?
I guess it's because it's copyright music.
Oh.
So if you have copyright music, you don't get the YouTube ad revenue.
So they have to cut it.
So the
Okay.
2010s is just gonna be silent.
Yes.
Time minute's gone.
No.
Thank
bloody
you,
hell.
YouTube.
So here we have another example of these two guys. Look how they grin. Here's a thing they watched when they were younger and they liked it, and that's why they like it now, because they know the thing, and it's just a shonen anime that I didn't catch me. Sorry.
Yes.
I've never seen Hunter x Hunter. Sam is one of the biggest glazers of Hunter x Hunter. So
What does that mean? Glazers. They said that about Sailor Moon being glazed. I'm like, what does that mean?
Hyping?
Combine hyping with like
Sugar coating? It's sugar coating.
no.
It's a new euphemism for sugar coating. He's a sugar coater,
No,
which is a bad thing, by the way.
no, it's derogatory for just overhyping, but in the way of like hold on, let me.
So he's gushing about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
What makes it so good is that it doesn't have all like the cheesy anime tropes. That's what
It doesn't. Doesn't have the cheesy anime. Hunter x Hunter is cheesy anime tropes.
What just happened? What are we watching?
They're making fun of him.
Hunter x Hunter, as far as the first episode goes, it's such a great start, so I think it's gonna have to go A tier.
Really?
But the first episode is just pretty much like Gon going on the ship with the two other guys.
So it's like-
Kurapika and Leorio, I think.
So it's like Neon Genesis, the first episode.
Yeah, it cuts up just before the ship arrives at the Hunter, whatever, like.
Ranma.
Yeah.
As good as those.
You know, they could have at least given everybody in their weird gay group gives their rating of the anime, their letter, and then they do the average of that, where that now lands.
That would take.
But instead, we only ever get one tier by one person and not anybody else.
Yeah, that would take math skills and memory.
All right, damn.
On to the next part online. Me and him have both seen the first episode. We've actually seen the anime.
But this episode's fire.
It
Oh god.
brings you in. It was like the first like isekai that like really banged. So you know, it's
What?
What?
Okay.
They never heard of any of them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
It's over. The first episode, banger, outro, and intro.
No.
It's iconic.
So they're evaluating the music. Okay.
It's really only.
It's so iconic. Are you fucking joking me?
It's really only the most popular stuff that ran on Netflix.
It's like the Peroni of beer. It's just so generic and. Oh, it's Italian. It's like it's not Italian Pilsner, that's for sure.
Right into it.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know SAO episode 1. It sets up the plot perfectly.
It sets up the plot. Like
the plot?
Like every story ever written in one episode.
It sets the plot up by well, you see the main villain doesn't know why he was doing what he was doing. Yeah, sets up the plot. Iconic, 10 out of 10, S tier.
Chat sums it up perfectly. And yes, Enigma. Sword Art Online is good if you never watched anything else. That's the problem with a lot of the things that they like.
That is like something that's gonna happen. I think like the next year is gonna be Attack on Titan.
No.
It's better than Fairy Tail, so I'd put it in the A tier.
I put A tier as well.
But the first episode's a classic.
Watching the first episode of Attack on Titan reminded me how amazing
Yeah.
it was. It easily has the best first episode
Wait, they
world
skipped
building I've
2012.
ever seen.
What?
Wait, they completely skipped
Nothing happened in 2012.
2012 was what was the other anime? I already forgot like what was being reviewed.
My eyes are closed. I'm not paying attention to dates.
The last one was 11, and that was Sword Art Online, but there was
Yeah.
nothing in 2012. No anime happened.
Whatever. Okay. It's
No,
good.
2012 was Sword Art Online.
The JoJo anime in 2012.
2011 was Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
They skipped the
Oh, okay.
JoJo anime.
2010 was Angel Beats.
Yeah.
They skipped 20.
Anyway, let's keep going.
This is one of the best first
Gonna
episodes
scratch
of
himself
anything
again.
ever. Easy S
No.
tier.
Attack on Titan, first episode, S tier. Why is that?
It was emotionally impactful.
He's crying. He likes the music.
I mean,
He's screaming while crying.
this is Tokyo Ghoul.
What? We just
It's
skipped.
not Attack
What?
on Titan anymore.
It was just amazing. Oh fuck this guy. What's the point of this? It's S tier because I said so. It's A tier because I don't know reasons. Oh god.
I am.
Slow motion
No
action,
matter
yay.
what you want to say about the later part of Tokyo Ghoul anime,
Season
the
one.
first episode.
Oh, so it's another thing he has seen
Yeah.
in full, and now makes an apologia about it.
It might be
And
a-
can again judge the first episode differently.
Yeah,
Distinct, but he can't do it for other things. Great.
Episode 1
of season 1
is actually really good.
banger. We should make a new tier.
It makes me feel things, therefore it's good.
Let's change our ranking system. We have no concept of
The awesome
There are
ultra
rules?
S plus tier.
S plus.
What?
It's amazing. It's beyond amazing.
It's going in that tier because Tokyo
Awesome, ultra, double, whatever.
Ghoul's
Double
that good.
S.
100.
I'm gonna get
It's above Cowboy Bebop. Always remember, this is Tokyo Ghoul is now several tiers in magical tier above, in super god tier above Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh
I hate
god.
for this,
And
but I don't
Mushishi.
like One Punch Man. I think it's really boring.
I put it at like Fairy Tail level.
A tier. It's a C tier, but best.
What?
Wow. That was I thought they'd love it.
I feel with Saitama.
What's
You're going to anime hell.
What is happening? This is so. This is random. I think they're just rolling the dice.
These guys, yes, Mike, they will go to anime hell, and anime hell consists of an endless rerun of Puni Puni Poemi.
Isn't that like an offshoot of Excel Saga?
Yes, but no.
Yes.
It has Nabishin, but that's kind of it. Don't watch it. Don't.
Anyway.
At best. We were about to watch My Hero Academia, and I've actually never watched it in my life. I know Ethan's watched the first episode, but yeah, I'm actually hyped.
My Hero Academia.
They're like
Stop.
shonen and the phones.
Get off the phone.
What?
Watch the show, sir.
What's the guy on the left? Oh, he's playing with his
Getting
glasses.
bullied by Bakugo, which I thought was his love interest, and then he just walks
Sit
over to
upright.
a crowd and glazes a giant hero lady.
He glazes a giant hero lady.
God. Why do you speak like this? Speak like a
That's
normal.
not. Is glazing like saying Smurf?
No, I put the context in.
Yeah, but now it means something completely different. So, it's like the word Smurf. He just smurfed her, which sounds even worse.
I've never watched this show.
It's an okay shonen on the beginning.
It's a power fantasy.
There's low levels later.
And he almost dies and gets saved by All Might, who inspires him to become a hero. To be honest, it was just a generic anime first episode. It's C tier.
Yeah, I mean, what are we watching?
We're watching Black Clover.
Honestly?
I've not
Oh
watched
no.
Me too?
Oh, really? I think we watched it.
I have not seen Black Clover.
Oh, okay.
That's a great introduction
To Asta.
to Asta and whatever his brother's name was, and like the whole world and how.
Can you give us the names of the show you just watched, please? Does your memory?
Black Clover?
On the top left.
I understand the name of the show. He just can't remember the names of the characters he just watched. It's just like you're doing a book report. Yeah, the characters are really fun. What were their names? I don't know.
How important magic is. I think it's going into A tier.
I agree.
Simple as that.
For names you can't remember. That's amazing.
A tier. Get up there.
We just finished
Above Cowboy
watching
Bebop.
Violet Evergarden. Me, Cole, and Cade haven't seen it.
You just called him Cade.
Oh. A tier.
It's
A tier.
It's high C, if best, maybe low.
Okay, we got some.
At least they have a discussion. They have an argument.
They're having an
See?
This is great.
So it's around Cowboy Bebop-ish.
This is the guy who
Gave this man's afro. You lost it.
he gave One Punch Man C tier. You're like, okay.
Because realistically, nothing really happened. I don't really care about this. It's very pretty.
Nothing really happened. Okay, I mean, physically.
He doesn't like slice of life-ish things. Did he like Mushishi?
Yeah. Well, maybe not him, but
Give me your wig.
I don't remember. That's not a wig. He's just a mutt of all the worst things.
Make a wig.
gotta go. Men have to go shopping for utensils for their bathrooms, and that's how they live their lives.
Nice. No, Attack on Titan looks amazing, but it's still dookie. Like, what? Like,
Attack. I don't know what that sentence means. It looks amazing, but still dookie. So it looks good, but the rest is bad?
Smut, we have entered the next generation of youth speak.
Yeah. I'm too old for this. Dookie and glazing. Glazing. I keep thinking of like Krispy Kreme donuts. So like lemon honey glaze? Like what are you talking about?
They are so cooked.
They're baked in the... Are they fried? Are they deep fried?
We had simple words like cool and hot.
Yeah. It was
They
confusing.
just make weird food stuff.
When something was good, it was bad. Or bad, it was good. Yeah, okay. It's as hard as it got. Anyway.
That's just a horrible take. That's just a horrible take. I'll compromise. I'll put high B though. We're putting at max level B.
Max level B. For one of the greatest...
Better than Bebop.
Slice of life animes ever. No, it's right below Bebop. Bebop was A.
Really?
Yeah, they gave Bebop A.
Okay. I can't remember because it makes no sense.
Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The first episode of Demon Slayer sets the tone very early with what anime we're going to be experiencing.
You mean the episode you're going to be experiencing, not the anime you're going to be experiencing. You didn't watch the whole thing. You watched the one episode. It's as if they watched more than one episode, or they know what's coming next. Huh. How does that work?
It kind of has a similar vibe to Attack on Titan in a way, just in a smaller scale. Tanjiro seems like In what way is the intro to Attack on Titan the same as the intro to Demon Slayer?
I mean Demon Slayer it starts grounded, and then goes into magic, demon things are real, and it is emotionally strong, but it is not emotionally overblown to silly proportions like Attack on Titan. The problem with the only problem with it is that later on, it's more or less revealed through what's the word, Rückblende, like when you show the past events that you have seen.
Foreshadowing or retrospective? Flashbacks?
Yeah, flashback, thank you. Through flashback that technically Tanjiro already knew that there's weird magic-like stuff going on. But that's all, and then by that time it's like you've forgotten and it's okay. But it's not that big. But the comparison to Attack on Titan really can only be made as the same thing as was said before, only when you've never seen anything else to compare it to. When these were your only two things, and that's why they kind of seem similar-ish, because you have no other comparison. That's why you falsely see them.
Who has the grace of having a great family to care for until he doesn't have that. B tier.
Wait, no, you skipped the whole point of JoJo. You can't just have that in the fucking top left corner there and be like, oh yeah, 2010's completed. You skipped JoJo completely.
They said they only do the one top tier thing of each year.
Oh my god.
JoJo wasn't that?
Yeah. JoJo's niche.
Okay.
It is. It's awesome. It's still niche. Which is kind of silly, because then you're just going to be looking at all the shonen crap.
I know all the old heads are gonna hate to hear this, Jeremy.
The old heads?
Old heads are gonna hate
because they like it.
I think, yeah, it's low-key peak. Fun fact:
It's low-key peak.
Low-key peak, yeah.
Oh, low-key, as in low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, low, yeah.
It's just fighting that gives them emotional reactions again.
So it's S tier, just the bottom of S tier, whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
Jeremy, honestly, don't really like it that much. Like, I think
thought it was just decent.
I think.
Oh, that's not low-key peak. That's good. That's like B. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna give it an S.
Overall, Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely overrated. But as a first episode, guys, I think you need to go back and rewatch this peak. So I think it's going in S tier.
All right, Horimiya, we just finished it. And you know what I gotta say?
So that guy in the Eeyore sweater seems to be the only one who has watched other anime at all. He might be the only thing that is closer to an actual weeb in this house of weird pseudo fans.
Yeah,
of tourists.
But you don't use your bias to do things like that and just explain. Like, he's not even explaining what the standard is he's using. He's like, well, this is gonna get good, but I like it this way. It's like that's not what you do.
Yeah, in this polyamorous household that they live in, where they watch anime all day.
they called the third guy a girl or something. Like, what the hell?
It's time, low-key guy, to watch anime.
I'm sure they're all semi-bisexual.
Oh god.
Yeah, they have bisexual lights.
Yeah, we watched the first. You actually read the whole manga, so.
And guess what? Horimiya fans, you guys need a life. I'm sorry, I get it. You want a Cade Ward type. You want the cool piercings, bro. You want the good bod, bro. You want the little skin. You want the abs.
You want the little skin. What? What does that mean?
You know, getting anything out of this. There's no substance.
It's Gooner for girls, bro.
It is. It's girl goon.
It's mid.
It's mid, but I still think as a first episode,
I give it.
Oh God.
You might be right, Mike. It looks like a wig.
It's B tier. It's B tier.
Now it's time.
They didn't even talk about what it's about. There's no idea what this show is about.
Also, they could understand that something is made for girls, but they couldn't do that with the 80s anime.
I watched Toriyama. It wasn't. I wouldn't call it that. I don't know what they're talking about. It's like this is a fantasy anime, like Inuyasha, but in a different light.
And then you got a super chat from Frog Jupiter that explains the weird speak.
All right,
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I've been closing my eyes the entire time. Let me just check this out. Sorry, let me sit up here. All right, Frog Jupiter. For crimes against anime, I sentence the banishment to mother's basement. Yeah. To India or Haiti. Haiti, sorry. High T, low T, anyway. Frog Jupiter again for 2. As a zoomer, allow me to translate. Low key peak equals underrated masterpiece?
But that's not how they use that.
Low key peak, underrated masterpiece.
They meant it as overrated.
That's what I thought.
So that's they don't even know their own language.
I don't know.
What?
I just
what? Youth is useless.
I am not listening to these gentlemen because I do not want to think like them or even learn how they think.
Man.
Chainsaw Man. The start of this anime is honestly very depressing if we're going to be honest. We're introduced to the main character in Denji and his chainsaw dog Ashita as he navigates through crumbling debt, which his father left behind after he died, when he ends up getting betrayed by his employers who take a deal with like a zombie demon.
Why is he explaining it in such detail compared to like all the other ones?
Because he likes it.
He paid attention.
I mean, like Chainsaw Man is like a good show, but is it like that much better than the other ones? I guess he managed to be able to pick up.
He turned his memory muscles on. He's like, oh, I can pay attention and write a book report if I wanted to. It's like, or he has nothing to say, so he's just rehashing what he remembers. He has no opinion, whether he likes it or dislikes it. He has no emotional reaction. Just like the stuff happened in this story. Okay.
There's zombies, and they end up killing Denji. Then, in a very sad scene, Ashita ends up giving him his life so that Denji can live through his. Basically wanting Denji to promise that he achieves his dreams.
I think he's constantly eating his boogers.
Oh, okay.
Delicious.
Basically a backseat driver. Easily A tier.
Wait, where's Jeremy? Jeremy?
Just one episode of Free Run, Jeremy! One episode of Free Run!
You just need to watch Free Run. Everyone loves Free Run. Everyone loves Free Run, okay? Okay?
What's going on?
Alright, Jeremy.
Was that an entirely white hallway with nothing in it? Like no picture frames?
They rented a house. Somehow they rented a house.
I think so. There's nothing in that house.
We're on our last episode. 2024. Free Run. How are we feeling?
What is wrong with this guy?
Alright, guys. The year is 2024.
The first episode
is a banger.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
It is gorgeous to look at.
The animation is
Did he say like 2024? Because it's 2023. Okay, so
clearly 4 is 3. Don't you understand?
Yeah.
So
they can't count.
This is literally 1984.
They just can't count correctly.
Okay. Oh dear.
Same with like this background and set pieces. It's drawn perfectly. Free Run, you know, we're.
Is he doing a voice, by the way?
Maybe.
That's how he such a nasally voice. Like it's a kind of like a sound that you make when you watch like a dubbed anime.
When you breathe through your mouth, yeah.
Yeah, there's that like clip of like Breaking Bad if it was dubbed in English. I'm gonna link it to memes.
We're getting towards the end of this list, but I don't really think anyone will have a problem with us saying that it's A tier. The first. Come on, A tier.
This is This is rage bait.
The most
This is just rage
gorgeous
bait.
looking anime he's ever described so far. A tier. I don't. What are your? What do you
one,
want?
if not the best thing of the past decade or two?
Which standards are you following? You turn them off sometimes when you watch certain shows. Like, what's happening here?
The backgrounds, the lighting, the animation, the writing, everything is perfect.
The communication style, the language, the names, Freyren's emotions and lack thereof. It just everything's just. Yeah.
It's the closest thing to perfection. No, some Urusei Yatsura is better.
Well, I mean, if they give Cowboy Bebop an A, it makes sense that Bebop and Freyren are in the same category.
It doesn't have Lum. Doesn't have Lum. No S.
I'm not sure if Lum is like the greatest thing in the universe. Although she might think she is.
But did they give One Piece an S?
I don't think so. Did they? I don't know.
There's garbage in S that should not be above this.
I don't know. This is. Who knows? These. I feel like they don't know what they're talking about. And
they're not keeping track of their own judgment.
It's like saying, "Oh, Misato is beautiful. I'm giving Neon Genesis an A." You're like, what?
Because of the MILF that's abusing the underage boy, while Bulma does the same thing with Goku, and you have a problem with that.
That was your hot take on episode 1. Not the giant robot, not the girl in need of saving, not the boy trying to become a young man, going against his dad, trying to appease his dad. Like all these things going on in the first. Nope. Misato. The chick in the skirt.
He's drunk.
Come on, A tier. Yeah. Get in there.
Solo leveling!
Oh, God.
Of course they'd have
Episode 1's mid, I'm sorry. Yeah. Episode 2? That's where the real juice and potato.
Because the first episode has the setup, they skip it and go to the second episode, breaking the rules of whatever they're following here.
At least they say that the big thing happens in the second, which is the same. They could have said that about NGE, but they didn't because they didn't actually watch that. But solo leveling is recent and popular, so they have seen it, and that's the whole thing.
They give this thing an S tier. It just is retarded. The first episode was a setup. It wasn't supposed to be amazing.
One's a cliffhanger, bro. It draws you in for a cliffhanger.
Solo leveling was the last anime. We're done. We're done. Hey, me and Kate and Cole. It's time for our little dance. Cole, start the dance off, bro.
You didn't rate it.
You didn't give it a letter.
You didn't get to 2025. You can't just stop at 2024.
Where's the letter? Oh no, it's Fortnite dances.
Okay, I mean,
I didn't expect that.
I mean,
I thought they were saying A for the thing.
Yeah.
They're fucking the A dance.
So at least they're honest with what they were trying to say about
the one time.
Yeah. Where it's just a setup for the rest of the show. You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Hey guys, at least there's only 1 more minute left.
Yeah, that's
Oh god.
It's anime
2025. That's this year, and technically there might be an even better anime later in the year, but right now we're watching Sakamoto Day.
That is definitely not the most popular anime this year. It's not. It's maybe top 10, but not.
Where do they get their rings, by the way?
So they never did a season 2 of anything, so those would be out of the question at least.
Yeah, I mean, they could say One Piece, but yeah, they're not going to do it again probably. What else is
This
popular?
video is sponsored by Epic Games.
There could be Kaiju number 8. Seems pretty. Season 2 maybe. Dan season 2.
Yeah, why's that not in here?
To Be Hero X is pretty popular, but I don't know. There's so many Chinese animes. I don't know if that's like there's one above them all. I can't really say. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say because the season's coming to a close with summer, so fall is up next. But Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably say Kaiju number 8.
We're finally at current times, and the most popular anime of this year so far is Sakamoto Days, and the first episode was alright, I guess. Sorry to be anticlimactic, but it's just going in C tier. It's alright.
Alright, we just got done watching all of our anime, so now we're gonna decide what's
They are in the same house. Look at that as... At least Berserk made it to S somehow.
Astro Boy's in fucking F?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, no taste. No taste.
I don't think no understanding. Like taste is out the door. I mean that's hard enough. But
you could roll a die and sort it that way, and you would get a better approximation of anything that would make sense.
Well, they made what was the super duper special double S tier they just made? Who was that for?
I don't remember.
I don't
it was
care.
for Jujutsu
Tokyo
Kaisen.
Ghoul? No, Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
Seriously.
King Lupin is in D?
Yeah, who the hell knows?
What the?
Speed Racer is in D. A lot of things are in D.
Berserk was S, I think. They put it S?
Yeah. Everything about this list is lazy.
It's just like, oh, it's good. I like it. S tier. Like, what?
I gotta put like a random shot from the anime, or maybe like the manga cover.
Almost
Someone
everything
will
is
find
wrong. If it Loom is the standard by which to judge everything to this day. I mean, in a way, at least they got that part of anime history right, in a way.
The rom-coms, yeah, I guess. I'm glad they liked it, but I cannot imagine myself saying it is so good. Like, that first episode of Urusei is that amazing. I'm like, oh, it is good, but it's not, like, below my mind, top of the line.
I mean, technically, what you would do now, after you have gotten all your items for your first random judgment, you would now look over the list, because now you know all of the items, and now you would sort them again based on your full knowledge in how they actually are relative to each other.
You would have to argue with your friends because there's lots of people involved, but it seems as if they didn't even argue. They just said, I think you're going to do this one, you'll do that one. And you're like, then when they did actually argue, that's when those two guys are like, oh, well, Violet Evergreen is, I like it, but you don't. So, okay, we'll compromise. They put it in B.
Macross in F.
Yeah, what the... How? How?
All of the fucking... Or just most of the fucking mechas are in goddamn F.
I don't understand. Like, Macross? Gundam? Like, what? The first one? That guy was, like, sleeping, or I don't know if he was faking it, but just, come on. That's insulting.
Anime first entry. We're going first. It's gotta be
Attack on Titan, released in 2013.
Are you serious?
Oh, now I understand the relationship between these two guys.
What's that?
That's some visual storytelling. Just look at it.
They're fake? I don't know.
That too.
I don't know what they are.
No. He's the weird... Yes.
Does he even know what that shirt means? I don't, but if I were to buy a Japanese shirt, I want to know what the hell it said.
Yeah, but you add the weird slippers, and then like, he's the pet.
Oh,
the Asian guy is the pet.
Okay, me and Jeremy came to the decision that Tokyo Ghoul, released in
Yeah, of course.
2015, has the best first episode of an anime ever.
Alright, Aiden K.
That's why he's talking for him.
Death Note in 2006.
Okay, now we're gonna all debate what's the best first episode and come to an agreement of...
Why? You're all morons. You don't know what you're talking about.
With moronic choices to boot.
I like Death Note. I like Tokyo Ghoul. You're right. No, I'm right.
Oh, we don't see the argument.
Debate, we have come to the agreement that the best first episode of the century.
The century.
Is Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh.
What?
Well, what a shock.
How was the music in Tokyo Ghoul? I don't think I remember it.
It has like a very memeable opening theme.
Oh, the OP, yeah, but so does Bebop. He also has
I know, but you have to think like you don't have like a single digit of intelligence in your head.
If you have
that's the base.
have
That's how you build
an amazing musician who put together a band just for the anime. They've done that before with other animes, but those are specific to music animes.
You can literally have Mozart at his peak performing in front of you, and even then, these people are gonna say like, "Ah, it's after you." I can't really like hear like Requiem like other people do.
Yeah, it's old. Beyonce is much better.
It's so old.
Well,
it's like from like this foreign country as well.
With Death
I
Note,
didn't have the subtitles on.
With Death Note, the musician was he the guy who got sent to prison in like 2013 for marijuana possession?
Oh no!
And no one remembers what happened to him. I think he's still in prison. Like he did some pretty wild shit to make that music in Death Note. Like he had to go on his own little hero's journey there to compose the music, and that I remember from Death Note because everyone remembers the intro, the first season and the second season music, how crazy they were, as well as the closing.
Yeah.
Like that was, and the mood of the music of all the scenes in Death Note were really like, okay, this is dark. Tokyo Ghoul?
So random.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Like Taneuchi was arrested on 2012.
And he just
for charges of the drug possession.
Yeah, and then nothing. We have no idea what happened to him.
1.5 grams of dried cannabis and a bong. That's enough. That's enough for you to say goodbye forever.
Yeah, in Canada.
In Japan, is that strict?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, exactly. In
Absolutely.
Canada,
not as strict as Singapore, but yeah.
Well, that's a different story. Yeah, Singapore is crazy. But in Canada, that would be like not even a quarter of a roll. It's nothing.
We're at a point where our cops are basically on that much half the time.
Oh yeah.
It's like the whole country stinks at this point.
Either way, if you go on YouTube and listen to the soundtrack to Death Note or Cowboy Bebop, it will blow away anything Tokyo Ghoul has. So,
but look, these guys are definitely correct on everything because that guy on the left, he has a Japanese LA Lakers shirt.
Okay. All right, here is Frog Jupiter for the 5. Thank you, sir. Let's see what you got to say. What they said about Freerun is one thing. That Fortnite dance, though, India was a fate too kind. There only one place he should be sent to, the UK. What?
That's cruel.
Okay.
England specifically.
Wait, which part of the UK?
Well, England, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
London.
Oh boy.
London.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
See you, Mark.
Good night. Was fun.
Do we want to just stop? I don't want to do memes. I'm just tired of these guys. I just want to get over this. We'll do memes tomorrow or some other time.
Yeah.
It's pain. I am tired.
That was very painful.
I gotta exercise.
And wrong. Everything they said was wrong.
It was like listening to a bunch of children just like try and talk about the things you loved like 10 years ago. You're like, what are you like? This is like one of those moments, like those old man moments where I just want to like, no, kid, shut up, sit down, and listen. Explain things to me. Like that's the vibe I've had the entire time. Just closing my eyes.
This is the one time where it would be correct to say you're watching anime wrong.
I want to say yes, but I don't even know if they
see.
But they were on their phones and they were picking their ass, and I was like, I can't. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and other things too.
I don't know.
But that's that's how you watch anything wrong.
Anyway, I'm really tired. I want to go get some tea and exercise going before I hurt myself.
At least for at least for reviewing something and judging something.
Yeah, no.
You can't judge something that you're not paying attention to.
I have spent too many years talking about criticism to know that these guys are morons. Or at least they have no standards that they are writing down and sharing so that there's an objective view of whatever they're looking at.
Well, in the beginning, some of them were taking notes, but I don't think that happened anywhere after.
That one guy was falling asleep.
I will have to assume very hard that these guys inflated their channel numbers through illicit means.
Maybe I gotta check the other videos to see why they're popular, but they are garbage. They are horrible. They are not. I don't want to say they're not anime fans. Obviously, they like anime, else they wouldn't have done this. But
they're not funny either.
They're not insightful. They're not very intelligent.
Their bodies are too old for minds that young.
Anyway, thank you guys. We will do memes another time. Just remind me so we don't start another video like that. And we will talk to you later. Have a good one. Good night.
Good night.